Welcome. No, I'm just fucking with you. Welcome to another episode of No Rolls Barred, another bone-chilling chapter, in fact, of No Rolls Barred Plays Blood on the Clocktower. My name is Tom, and I'm joined by Adam.
My name is Adam.
Laurie.
Hi.
Sake.
Carly.
Hey.
Blair.
Hello.
Dom.
Hello.
Brooke.
Hey.
Luke.
Hello there.
Sullivan.
Hello!
John.
What is up?
Isaac.
Hey guys.
And our very special guest, official storyteller from the Pandemonium Institute and top drawer dastardly daddy, Ben.
Hello.
Wow.
Daddy Ben!
It's Daddy.
Evil Daddy Ben.
A weirdly polite round of applause.
Right. The sun shrinks from sight as the moon flexes its silver muscles. It's time to go to sleep, and for Ben and I to sort the worthy from the worst. Good night. Right, Ben, now we're alone. Let's, starting with Adam, go clockwise around the town square and explain to the people at home who everyone is and how their role works.
Okay, so we have Adam, the Oracle. Each night you learn how many dead players are evil. Simple. It's a very powerful role. It's repeating info. And yeah, every night we're going to wake him up and give him a number. And that number will correspond to the number of dead players in this circle who are evil. Laurie is the Juggler. On your first day, publicly guess up to 5 players' characters. That night you learn how many you got correct. Another very powerful role. This has to be used on the first day that Laurie is alive. If Laurie is the only person who juggles, he may well get killed in the night, so it's quite common for other players to fake being the juggler to cover up the real one.
It's a real I'm Spartacus kind of moment.
It is a real I Am Spartacus kind of moment, but it requires people who kind of are familiar with the script, so I don't know with these guys. I don't know if they're going to do that or not. I don't know what the meta is, but we'll see. Luke is the Philosopher. Once per game at night, choose a good character, gain that ability. If this character is in play, they are drunk. So Luke's got a pretty powerful ability. He can basically become whatever good character he wants. But if he's treading on the toes of somebody else, he's going to be causing that player to be drunk and therefore get false information or have their ability not work, which in and of itself can cause a kind of cascade of confusion. So he needs to be careful, and I expect that we'll see Luke kind of poking and prodding and trying to find out what other people are in the hopes that he doesn't make them drunk. Sully will be this game's demon, the Vigor Mortis. Each night, choose a player. They die. Nice and simple, but here's where it gets interesting. Minions you kill keep their ability and poison one townsfolk neighbour. So, Sully can kill goodies if he wants to, and he probably will, but also, if he likes, he can kill his own minions. That minion will be dead, but they will still get woken up each night to perform their function, and perhaps even more importantly, one of their neighbours will be poisoned. So in this instance, we have Carly and Dom as minions, so if Sully were to kill Dom in the night, he would die, but Brooke would be permanently poisoned. Similarly, if he were to kill Carly in the night, she would die, but John would be permanently poisoned. So that's pretty powerful. Not to mention the fact that if you die in the night, people are probably going to be incentivized to think that you're good. So there's also that as well. So it's pretty cool. It's pure Clocktower in my opinion. Good old-fashioned social deduction. Blair is the artist. Another pretty powerful role. Once per game during the day, I'm going to try that again, guys. Once per game during the day, privately ask the storyteller any yes/no question. Pretty simple. Blair will take us aside. She'll ask a question. We'll say yes or no. As long as she's not droisened, we are obliged to tell her the truth. John, the town crier. Each night you learn if a minion nominated today. Again, pretty simple. It does exactly what it says on the tin. Each day, Tom and myself will be paying attention to see if Dom or Carly nominate anyone. If either of them do, we'll wake John up and tell him yes. If neither of them do, we'll wake John up and tell him no. Carly, the Serenovus. Each night, choose a good player and a good character. They are mad, they are this character tomorrow, or might be executed. Now, we've been over madness in a previous video. If you haven't watched those, you should probably go back and check them out. But the long and short of it is, Carly will wake up each night, choose a person, and choose a character. I'll then go to that person and say, you have been made mad by the Serenovus that you are this character. If, during the next day, that player does not make a sincere attempt to convince people that they are that character, we might execute them. That person is not obliged to pretend they're that character. If they want, they can just say, guys, I've been made mad by the Serenovus. They can do whatever they want. They don't have to interact with the mechanic if they don't do. But if they don't, we might execute them. There are a myriad of reasons why you might and might not execute them, and we will cross that bridge when we come to it. Dom, the Witch. Another nice simple one. Each night choose a player. If they nominate tomorrow, they die. If just 3 players live, you lose this ability. So, again, very simple. Dom will pick someone each night. If that person nominates the next day, they'll die. This is just a death, though. It's not an execution, so it doesn't end the day. They just die.
Okay.
If the demon kills you, you learn that it is one of 2 players. Wow, what a roll. Yeah, the demon really does not want to kill Brooke. And Brooke is probably not going to admit to being the sage. I imagine she'll probably try and bluff as an important repeating info roll. But if the demon does kill Brooke, and if Brooke is sober and not poisoned or drunk, we'll then wake her up immediately and say, the demon is one of these 2 people. So, yeah, very powerful roll if you can bait the demon into attacking you. Finally, Isaac, the Snake Charmer. Each night, choose an alive player. A chosen demon swaps characters and alignments with you and is then poisoned. Now, there's a lot to unpack there, and it's worded in that way just to avoid any kind of confusion and to be mechanically airtight. But the role itself is actually very simple. Each night, Isaac will wake up and choose someone. If Isaac picks the demon, which at the moment is Sully, Isaac becomes the new evil Vigor Mortis, and Sully becomes a new good Snake Charmer. So they literally just completely swap everything with one another. Now, obviously, this could be disastrous for the evil team if that happens, but it would also be disastrous for poor old Isaac if that happens. So really, the Snake Charmer is a game of chicken. Most of the time, you don't want to actually find the demon. You just start picking people, and then perhaps eventually you say, do you know what? I'm going to stop now. I'm just going to choose myself every night. I've learned enough information. I don't want to run the risk of becoming the demon. Or if you're a total mad lad, you actually seek the demon for personal glory. But that's I don't know. Is Isaac a mad lad?
I think he has his mad lad days, yeah, for sure. We'll see. The crucial thing about the Snake Charmer too, because I slipped up on this myself once as a Snake Charmer. If Sully gets Snake Charmed and becomes the Snake Charmer, he will be a poison Snake Charmer and won't be able to Snake Charm anybody himself, right?
That is correct, yes.
I once tried to reclaim my demonhood and then realised I couldn't because I was poisoned and my snake had no more venom.
Finally, demon bluffs, very important. These are the 3 roles that we're going to show to the demon that are not in play. So we've gone with Clockmaker. You start knowing how many steps from the demon to its nearest minion. It's simple. So, for example, in this instance, if we really did have a Clockmaker, the number would be 3 because we go Carly to John, John to Blair, Blair to Sully. That's 3 steps. So that's obviously a useful role for an evil player to bluff as because you can completely misinform the good team with regards to where the evil team are around them and in the circle. Secondly, we've got Seamstress. Once per game at night, choose 2 players, not yourself. You learn if they are the same alignment. So again, that's a very useful bluff for the evil team to have. They can just pick any 2 good players if they want and say, yeah, these 2 aren't the same alignment, I know I'm the Seamstress. Or alternatively, they could pick an evil player and a good player and claim that they've learned that they are both the same alignment, or any combination of the 2. And finally, we have Mathematician. Each night, you learn how many players' abilities worked abnormally since dawn due to another character's ability. So that's another very wordy role, but ultimately, if we had a mathematician in the game, they would wake up each night and learn a number, and that number would be how many people's abilities have not done what they're supposed to do for whatever reason that might be. Almost all of the time it's because that someone is drunk or poisoned, but there are some kind of fringe outlier scenarios where someone's ability might not work correctly. But most importantly, the mathematician basically detects how many people have been screwed with in the night. And in a game where you know exactly what is causing drunkenness and poisoning, which is the case for this game, the evil team can completely make people disregard their own information, make them paranoid about what they think they know by just saying, I'm the mathematician and somebody was messed with last night. Now, the reason I say the evil team completely know whether or not there is any drunkenness or poisoning is because this is a 10-player game where there should be 0 outsiders, and Sully knows that he's the Vigor Mortis, which also removes an outsider. So Sully is going to go into this knowing for a fact that there are 0 outsiders in this game. So effectively, he's got another 4 bluffs there because he can bluff as any of the outsiders if he wants to. But most importantly, he knows he's the Vigor Mortis, he's the only source of poisoning in this game, and there are no outsiders that are going to cause drunkenness or poisoning. So the only other source of drunkenness or poisoning can come from Luke the Philosopher. So I would say that's a pretty powerful ledge to be standing on top of.
Absolutely. So, with that in mind, just taking a quick look over our populace, we are left with 7 townsfolk, no outsiders, our first 0 outsider game, 2 minions, and 1 demon. It's probably time we start our nightly rounds, Ben. Hey, Dom.
Gentlemen, hello.
Hello, Dom. So, you are the witch.
Yes.
First
Oh,
game of
yes.
Blood on the Clocktower.
Makes sense.
Evil on day 1. How does that feel?
Oh, it feels great. I've been rubbing this, what would they use, like old toad fat?
Old socks.
Rubbing old socks into my
Old
skin
cheese.
to keep myself unnaturally beautiful.
So do you have any questions or anything before we kick off?
I don't think so. It seems really straightforward for me.
It is pretty straightforward, yeah.
Do I get to know who the demon is?
Yes,
So you do. We're going to tell you now. Actually, your minion. So the other minion besides you is Carly, your neighbor, and your demon, the guy who you need to keep alive, is Sully.
Oh no, not him.
So one thing
He's
to keep in mind as well,
rubbish.
Dom, is that Sully will be given 3 bluffs to work with, but you and the other minion are not. So if you want that info, you're going to have to go visit Sully.
Right, I see. Fine. Okay.
Okay?
Okie dokes. Great.
All right. Good luck, dude.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dom.
Cheers.
So, Carly, this is pretty familiar ground for you, right?
Yes and no. I love being a minion. It's one of my favorite roles to be because it's pure chaos. And you can die and it can be okay. But with 2 minions in play, it always freaks me out a little more.
Ooh. How come, if you don't mind my asking?
I don't know. It's just like someone else's chaos to contend with. It's potentially needing to check in with more than one person if you get the opportunity to see what they have in play.
You're like the old grizzled cop that only works alone.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's an interesting point about having to contend with someone else's chaos. I suppose you'll want to know with that in mind whose chaos you'll be contending with. So, your fellow minion is Dom.
Okay.
And your demon is Sullivan.
Yes. This is gonna be great.
Cool.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
All right, on to Sully.
On to Sully. Oh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait, Ben, to hear Sullivan's reaction on being made demon. Okay. So, Sullivan, how is
Hello?
it going?
Well, I knew this day would come. And I feared it every day, and now it's here. But I think I've read through the wiki. I think it's going to be A-OK.
Love that attitude. Any questions about the mechanics or workings of the Vigor Mortis you want to ask first?
Was there any... No, I think it's all good. Yeah, it seems fairly simple to understand. Yeah, just go kill those minions, if possible.
Well,
Yeah.
in which case you'll want to know who your minions are.
Yes, please.
So, number 1, you will be working with Carly.
Oh, yes, fantastic news. Brilliant.
Number
Oh.
Oh, this is where the people love you, Sullivan. Number 2, you will be working with Dom.
Brilliant. Oh, he's gonna be
Never heard
so
you
annoyed.
this happy, Sully.
Well, I've got Carly, who's a genius at the game, and Dom, who's genuinely evil. It can't go wrong. It can't go wrong. And he will be so annoyed that he's my minion. He'll hate that. He'll really hate that. Oh, that's great. Yeah, sorry, go on.
I was going to say, genuinely down to chance as well. Ben, would you like to fill Sully in on his demon bluffs?
Yes, Sully. So don't forget you can make a note of these in the bottom left of your grimoire if you like. But your 3 bluffs are Clockmaker, Seamstress, and Mathematician.
Great.
Hello.
Hello. So you have the opportunity to use your ability immediately if you wish. So would you like to use your ability tonight?
I don't think I'm going to use it tonight. Thank you so much for the offer. I think I'm going to hold off on it just for the moment. Only because, I want to work out... I don't want to basically make anyone drunk. So I'm just going to hold off on the time being. Thank you.
Fair enough.
Okay. Very decent of you, Luke. As always.
Oh,
Classic
thanks,
Luke.
mate.
Decent and kind.
Cheers. Thanks, mate. Also, thank you for not making me the demon, because I just buckle like a belt under pressure. So I very much appreciate that.
So, do you understand how the Snake Charmer works, Isaac?
I do. Don't get too greedy.
Or just get unlucky on night 1.
Oh, it's happened in the past, actually. I was really upset, and then they just revealed everything, and I was just like, I don't know what to do now. I'm done.
Yeah. I mean, the key to success with the Snake Charmer is if you intend to liberally use your ability, don't tell anyone you're the Snake Charmer.
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to be reckless this game. I'm really excited because it doesn't matter. I've got a team. There's 7 of us against 3 of them, so it doesn't matter. I'm just going to be reckless. And I'm going to start with Adam. Let's get that out of the way.
All right, so you select Adam?
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Dom, who
Hello.
are you going to place your first curse on?
Who indeed? Oh, who's going to have a loud mouth? Adam, probably. Yes. Let's curse Adam.
Okay, Adam it is.
Oh, it feels good to curse people.
So, Collie, it is time to make someone mad. So, who's going to be the lucky recipient, and what character would you like them to be mad about being?
All right, let's go with Lori, and let's do Savant to start.
Wow, what a choice.
That is a good
that-
choice.
Basically neutralize the juggler. Because Laurie tomorrow, if he wants to use his ability, is going to have to claim to be the juggler, which would be breaking madness. And I'm inclined to execute him for it, honestly.
Yes, I think that's a nice balanced response too, because it's allowing the evil player's power to work, but also that will go some way to confirming Laurie as the juggler and confirming the reliability of his info as well. Yeah, everyone gets
absolutely.
something. You get a car.
But he won't get any info because he'll be dead.
Oh, of course, that had slipped my mind. Okay, maybe it's not so hard after all.
So we need to go break the news to Laurie then.
Okay, hi mate.
Hello, how's it going?
We've got some news for you.
Oh, something's changed. Good.
Yes.
What is it?
So you have been made mad by the Serenovus, that you are the savant. If you do not spend tomorrow sincerely attempting to convince people that you are the savant, you may be executed.
That's fine. Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Laurie. You took that very well.
He did, yeah. I was expecting a little more panic. But yeah, Laurie's a cool customer.
Yes, he is. So that's a lot for night one. It's a relatively short night one with these guys because most of these characters wake up on subsequent nights.
Okay.
So I think we can probably reasonably just go ahead and wake everyone up.
The sun rises once again on the doomed denizens of Ravenswood Bluff. No sooner do you all shuffle fearfully from behind your locked and bolted doors, gathering around the base of the now infamous town clock tower, than you are greeted by the frighteningly familiar but logically questionable sight of the remains of Ben and I, victims of our monthly murder.
There they are.
Dang it.
Like clockwork.
Will we be
At
mourned?
some point.
Nice.
Historically, no. But perhaps our killer will be brought to justice. The hunt is on.
Good luck, everyone.
Ooh.
Righto.
Ben and
Okay.
Tom, can I grab you for a second?
Sure.
Adam, can I speak with you?
What's up? Why do you want to talk to me?
I just thought I'd just get you out of the way because you're my favourite person in the circle.
You cheeky bitch. Okay. So what, are you telling me who you are?
Do you know what? Yeah, go on. Might as well. I think there's a 70% chance that you're good. I am the seamstress.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh.
Well, that's nice. I am not going to tell you who I am.
Just doing my due diligence as the savant, and going to ask you for my one truth and one lie.
Yeah, of course. So we'll sit around in here for because we would probably have to ponder on this for a moment.
Yeah, obviously, and this is I obviously am interested in what this is because I am the savant.
You don't have to pretend it to us, Laurie.
No. I am the savant.
What do you think you're going to do? Because obviously, as the juggler, you're if you claim juggler, you break madness, right? But if you don't claim juggler, you don't get to use your ability.
So I am a bit stuck there. I'm gonna think about that and see what happens.
How's your evening going? Are you feeling evil? You feeling nice?
What a question. I'm feeling very good. I can tell you that much.
Well,
no
you-
evilness on this side of things.
You would say that, wouldn't you?
Well, I mean, yes, but I'd imagine if I was to ask you the same question, are you feeling particularly evil?
I'm not feeling particularly evil. I am feeling like
Well, you would say that.
oh, sneaky boy. I am feeling like I would like to stay alive, and I'm feeling like I would like
Okay.
to split some votes. Is there any information
Okay.
you'd like to share with me?
Yeah, I would also very much like to stay alive.
Cool.
I have got a pretty great role. Oh, I'm giving some information here. I feel like I am giving some pretty good. Yeah, I've got a good role. I would like to hold on to it.
Hold on for
But
dear
I
life.
but I want but I do want to get some more information before. Yeah. So like yes. In short, would like to stay alive.
So I'm just gonna blindly trust you for
Okay, we can
absolutely no reason.
do that. Okay.
Because I'm very curious on your input of my ability. I've had it before, and I feel like I could ask the same question that I did last time, as it could be helpful. But
So,
I'm the artist. Yes.
Yep.
exactly.
Okay. I was like, there's a question. Okay.
Yes, I'm the artist, and I'm very curious what you think would be a good question for me to ask.
So here's the thing with the artist. There's a lot of different meta games that you can do with the artist. I know a lot of people that very early on will try to suss out whether or not we have a Vortox in play,
Okay.
which can
Yeah.
be really helpful because whether we choose to kill people willy-nilly or not,
Yeah.
especially people that we think are good. So sometimes that can be a good thing to do because you can ask a simple question such as, is 2 + 2 = 4?
Right.
And if the answer is no, then we have a pretty good indicator of what's going on in regards that there is a vortex.
Okay. So you think I should save it?
I think it's up to you. So in my own personal games of playing this, my group at one point developed the meta that like you really should do the like vortex elimination thing right away, and I think that's perfectly unfun. I think there's a million different ways that you can play the artist that are enjoyable. Sorry, like I never want to tell someone.
No,
like, I think
this
there's so
is
many
great.
exciting
No, I
and
mean, hey,
nuanced ways that you can take it that I think it would be so boring if every game were like, you're not the artist unless you immediately ask this question. I do think that it might be useful for both of us to stop by to the storyteller though, because if we have one thing that I think we didn't talk about last time, but if there's like a savant in play or other things that have to go to the storyteller, a lot of times they can get killed really early because they're the only ones going to the storyteller.
Right.
So sometimes it's helpful maybe when we get back if we could make that happen. I'm a little, so I want to trust you a lot. But I also am very wary of people being like, hey, I'm going to trust you, because I do that a lot when I'm evil.
That's fair. Yeah.
And so I'm willing to tell you 3 possible roles that I am right now.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'll probably end up telling you the exact one tomorrow. I just kind of want a second of having a little caution with you, trusting me so easily. Okay. So I am either the flower girl, mathematician, or the sage.
Okay.
I can't believe everyone's sodded off. There's been a murder.
I know.
Well, there's been a murder, everyone. There's been a murder. Why don't we all just go into different rooms?
Let's all go into small groups that are easily picked up by a murderer.
Very suspicious. Very suspicious.
Why have who have they chosen this based off of? This is
It really does feel like being back at school and they're picking for sports and everyone just knows who to pick. And I'm there like, okay.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're like, you know what? You haven't seen me play football. And yes, I am bad
Exactly. Turns out your instincts are correct. I'm dog shit. But you didn't know that.
You didn't know it before. And I'm feeling sad that you knew.
Yeah. If I give off that clear an air that I'm bad, then that's a problem for me. And I need to address
listen,
it.
I'm going to the dining room and whoever wants to join me can do so.
I'm coming with you.
Yeah, I'm coming too.
All right, I'll sit here on my own then. Bloody hell. Fine. Just me, the savant, in the village on... What are these? Oh, weird. Don't need those. Not where I am, as a savant, because that's who I am, the savant, and you'll never crack me.
Now we've just left Laurie. We've just left Laurie.
I think he did hear that anyone was invited, though.
He did,
yeah, but he's going to be very suspicious, isn't he? He's going to be very suspicious of us now.
I mean, I'm very suspicious of us.
Unless the reason he hasn't
group.
followed, the reason he hasn't followed us is because he's worthy of suspicion.
Shall I invite him in?
Yes.
Yeah, invite him in. Invite him in, because...
we haven't got much time.
No, we haven't. We're best to just leave it for the moment, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Oh, here he is.
dear.
Here he is.
Hi, gents.
Yeah, so I actually wanted to make an announcement. Everyone just pissed off into their own little rooms. So, because, you know me. I do love telling everyone everything. So I am the clockmaker. Yes, okay. And I got a reading of deux.
You got a 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Sully, are you the demon?
No. I'm the clockmaker.
Sully, mate, are you the demon?
I'm the clockmaker. I make
Sullivan.
simple clocks.
How do you make clocks with those demonic hands? Why are your clocks all cursed? The time's always 666.
The demon clock master. That's what I am.
Yeah, it's my favourite TV show growing up.
We can get rid of you, Sally, right? Like...
Yeah. Well, in theory,
That's
but
not a
the only problem is that you lose a good player.
Yeah, but we need to execute every day until we know for sure there's not a vortex.
Yeah, true.
That's a very good point.
I will tell you a little bit about me, Luke.
Okay.
Because I don't know about you've just got a very trusting face.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Yeah, you're welcome. So I'm going to tell you who I am. I haven't told Isaac. I've spoken to Isaac. Isaac told me who he is. I didn't tell Isaac who I was. But I'm going to tell you who I am, just because I got a feeling in my waters that you're a good boy.
Yeah, which I am.
Okay, good. You're under no obligation to tell me who you are, but I'm going to tell you that I am the Oracle.
Yeah.
I'm kind of told you that because maybe you'd be interested in doing like a character swap depending on what your role is. Like I say I'm you, you say you're me.
Okay, yeah, that's interesting. But the problem is, yeah, like the character that I am is not one that is kind of like easy to do that with.
Gotcha. Because I'm ideally looking for the sage. Because if I can say I'm the sage, then no demon's going to want to kill me. And the obviously, if I can swap with them, they can go, I'm the Oracle, and the demon's going to want to kill them, and job done.
I don't have any first-hand information. However, I would like to split the vote, is what I will say.
You'd like to split the vote? Brooke, like, I think this is the second time that we've spoken, and I've got an inkling as to, like, who you are. Is there any chance that you are the flower girl?
I will not confirm nor deny.
Or town crier? Okay, I feel like you're one of them, but fair enough.
Potentially. Well, I will say that I would like to stay alive in order to acquire some information.
I am the seamstress.
Oh, are you? I think you've... really, that's interesting that you're the seamstress. Okay. If you're the seamstress, do you want to share anything?
Not gonna reveal if I've used my power yet or not, because I'm going out on a limb, trusting you. And if I die, then I'll...
Going out on a balcony.
Yeah, exactly. I'll know who to come for. I'll know who to point my finger at.
Oh, very good.
I'm going to leave it there.
Okay, well that's fair. Thank you for giving me close to zero information. Well, no, actually, you gave me a bluff. But also, can we talk about how spooky what's happening in the dining room is? You noticed that?
Yeah, I've seen that. They're definitely bullying Sullivan. I don't like this.
I'm happy to tell you what I am.
Oh, yeah?
And see, I'm the savant. And I spoke to Ben, and he told me my one truth and my one falsehood. So make of this what you will. He told me that somebody was made mad last night, and he told me that Sully was the juggler.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, somebody was made mad last night then.
Well,
Sully's a liar.
Yeah,
Sully's a demon clockmaker.
Well, okay, from my perspective, knowing I'm the clockmaker, the demon clockmaker, no, the regular clockmaker, I know that...
Well,
that
hang on a
somebody
minute.
was
If
made
you're
mad
the
last
juggler,
night.
it would make perfect sense for you to gather this many people in one room and try and worm out who we are. Wouldn't it?
It would.
What? Remind me what the juggler does?
What is the juggler?
So the juggler's allowed to guess people's roles.
But they can guess 5 and then they find out how many they are correct.
So it's worth Sully calling out people's roles then and just saying,
Yeah.
You're these roles, like just juggle anyway.
Oh, just juggle anyway.
Yeah, so just say I'm going to juggle this, that, and the other.
But Sully's saying he's not the juggler.
He's saying he's the clockmaker.
He's saying he's the demon clockmaster.
Yeah.
John's
I'll be honest, it stinks to high heaven in this dining room.
It does stink to high heaven.
The stink of deceit is laying on our tables.
Of delicious food.
I've lifted this platter. It's a pile of dog shit.
So I noticed you had a Lord of the Rings length conversation with Blair. Interesting.
Yeah. So Blair told me exactly her role right away, which I'm not sure if it's just the because I do that sometimes too, where I'm like, this is the person I'm deciding to tell right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave her 3 roles that I might be because I was a little wary of her immediate reveal.
Yes, that's quite frightening. There's a gang happening in the dining room, which I am thoroughly perplexed
And also,
by.
Isaac and Brooke have been hanging out for even longer. So,
yes, I've got a record of everyone.
So I'm noting all of these things.
Oh yes, absolutely. So I'm not going to tell you who I am because I have already told one person. I've done that.
Okay.
Thing. I basically put my trust in someone.
Okay.
But I will say that I am a townsfolk. No outsiders I've discovered as yet, and I'm also a role that has not yet activated.
Adam, I want us to be friends. I want us to be friends, but I so will never trust you.
Why are you not trusting me, Carly? I don't trust
You're
you.
good at these games. So I'm either the flower girl mathematician or the sage.
Ooh. Okay, so I'm just going to put it out there. If you were the sage, I would be very interested in doing a character swap with you. But if you're not the sage, then ignore that. Because I am a character who doesn't want to die, you're a character who wants to die. That would be nice. But if you are not the sage, then please ignore. And I guess you don't have to confirm that now because you have given me the 3 rolls. But yeah, I'm basically on a hunt for the sage.
Okay.
So I can sort of do a character swap with them.
How about we talk tomorrow?
I'll have information tomorrow as well. Please don't kill me in the night, Carly.
I'm not gonna kill you, Adam.
But yeah, I'm just doing a bit of information gathering. I'm gonna, to use perhaps a no rolls bar term, I'm gonna be the Isaac of this situation.
Okay.
To try and gather some information that I can.
Lovely.
That I think as well kind of maybe gives you a bit of a hint towards which character I am.
Does it?
Well, yeah. Have you gathered any information yet, or have you activated?
I have not activated. I have some information on Carly. But honestly, I'm just going to wait a little bit. She was a bit.
Yeah.
She didn't trust me. I'll say I went ahead and came out straight away to Carly what I was because I just decided to randomly trust her.
Isaac was really, really forthcoming with me. He told me that he was the seamstress. So we'll see about that. I was relatively forthcoming with Isaac. The main thing is that I'm a more powerful role the more information I acquire. So staying alive would be ideal for me.
Yeah,
is what I would say.
I'm willing to tell you that maybe.
Do you want to give me the 3 bluffs? Because Isaac also.
Well, they're not bluff. One of them is real. I promise.
Okay. The 3 options. Yeah.
But I'm willing to give you the 3. I'm wary about telling so many people my 3. But and I'll probably check in with you tomorrow too. But I am either the flower girl mathematician or the sage.
Okay. Okay. Well, I know that you're not one of them. Because I'm one of them.
Are you one of them?
Yes, I am.
Great. That's helpful.
Yeah.
So
well, that's
we have an abbreviated list for each other then.
I want to think that you're the mathematician. If I guess right, will you tell me? I'll guess. I'll reveal as well.
I'm wary of revealing too early. No, you know what? You said you're already one of the 3 on this list, which also would be a big bluff to make. So I will tell you.
Unless there's a Serenova said you're mad, but you never know.
Yeah, that's for sure. But I am the mathematician, yes.
You're the mathematician. Okay, I'm the sage. So I actually do want to die. Yeah.
Oh, do you want to... Oh, we could...
So I've been bluffing as the flower girl. So that I can die. Yeah, is the thing.
To offer up some information to you as a townsfolk,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not just going to ask the question, are you a townsfolk? Because you'll probably just say, of course I am.
Yeah.
And we have no outsiders in the game.
Mm-hmm.
I am a role that... my God, I feel like I'm telling a lot of people. Well, actually, I'm not telling a lot. I'm a role that hasn't activated yet. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
Are you a role that gathers information or gets Night 1 information, or have you activated?
I am not a Night 1 information character, and this activation thing. I haven't activated yet. No, I haven't activated.
You haven't?
No, I have
Okay,
not.
cool.
So I think if Sully is the on the off chance that Sully is the juggler, we should all juggle something this evening, because then that makes there an option that the demon doesn't know who the real juggler is, and they might find something out.
Hold on, say it again.
On the off chance that there is a juggler,
I
what's
see.
useful to do from when I was
I
the
got
juggler
you.
in the previous game, it's useful to have people juggle.
Yeah. Okay.
To
Okay, so we
cover
may
for
as well
who the
just
real
all
juggler is.
juggle, even though I'm just a regular maker of clocks.
I'm sorry, I'm a bit confused. We're all going to tell the rest of the place that we're all jugglers.
Whoever does it, they just have to, the point of the roll. So if Sully as Ben told me, is the juggler, then you've got to say it out loud in front of everyone, and obviously that puts a big target on for the demon in the evening. So it's useful if multiple people do it, because then you hide who has the right information.
I see.
And you create multiple targets, but obviously if you are a character that doesn't want to die.
But let me just get absolutely clear here. What are we making a pact here that we're going to go out in front of our fellow townsfolk and tell them that we're all jugglers?
Dom, if you don't walk out of this room
you
with
want to for
juggling
fun.
balls in the air, I'm going to cut you. How about that?
And I've got to tell them I'm a juggler.
That's the price of living in this town, okay?
I'm a juggler.
We'll all point a pistol at you and say, juggle.
He can't juggle for shit.
It's best if we all just don't talk about our roles then, presumably, because
you have to
we
juggle.
want to make sure
But
that
that's what they
the
expect
demon
us to
doesn't know
do.
who we are.
But
Otherwise, there's no point as.
But that's what they expect us to do. I think it is a bolder strategy for us to do a Spartacus.
I'm the juggler.
Well, the dining room boys.
Here we are.
We go by the juggalos these days.
Yeah, the juggalos. We're the sweet juggalos.
Oh, I hate them.
Sweet juggalos.
The 4 jugglers, they call us.
Yeah.
God, there's nothing.
How many balls do they have?
What's worse
One
than one
each.
juggler? 4 jugglers.
Keep your eyes on their balls.
We're just throwing a
Okey-dokey.
single ball up and down into the air each.
Welcome back, everybody. Does anyone have anything they'd like to share? Does anyone have any nominations?
Just really
so
quickly.
much to share.
I would like to inquire what the bloody hell was happening in the dining room, lads, because
I would
Yeah.
love
many
to know
of
as well.
you.
Well,
would love
we
to know.
decided we got left in the village because everyone, on the event of a murder, everyone buggered off. I think we got to deal with. So then we decided to get dinner. So that's what we did.
That's nice.
And we've
get a
all
curry.
come out and we've decided to train ourselves as 4 jugglers. And now we
yes.
are a juggling troupe.
oh, I hate it.
Oh, you also.
Oh,
Oh, right. You also
thing. That's
juggler. I thought when I walked in, I thought you were talking about juggalos, and I was like, oh,
Oh,
That's our nickname.
that's our
That's
nickname.
as well.
Gigolo jugglers, that's what we are.
It's coming back. The
juggler
jugglers are
jugglers.
coming back.
Lordy.
Adam, you were right. They were playing with their balls.
Yeah.
Hey!
We truly were.
Crooks for days. John, did you say you had some information you wanted to share?
No, I don't have anything. I learned fuck
Oh,
all.
sorry.
Little bits.
I'll be honest, I think this is one of the worst rounds of Blood on the Clocktower that's ever been played.
Was there
from my
any-
I
perspective.
don't know what you mean.
Was that
had a
one
great
long
time.
bit in the dining room? Was it just a bit?
I don't know
hold
if it was a really clever meta bit.
Oh God, we're gonna be.
Like, should we just kill all of them? Like, just for incompetence?
All right.
That would be
Literally.
fair.
We're very competent at juggling. We're very good at it.
So to draw us back to the real world before these whimsical tricksters start doing cartwheels in the corner for pennies, are there any of us who want to die? Because if it's a Vortox game and we don't kill anyone on the first day, we lose the game. Is there anyone who is willing to throw themselves on the town's collective sword?
I have a nomination, if that's okay.
Ooh.
So, hold on. I just want to double check this is a first night thing. I think it is. Yeah. Sully, your one's first night, isn't it?
Well, yes,
hope
because
so.
we are 4
Good.
jugglers, John. We're 4 jugglers.
Okay,
Remember?
I'm going to nominate Sully to be killed because he's behaving quite suspiciously, and he said that he's the clockmaker, which means we can safely get rid of him. And I'm just getting, I'm getting suspicious vibes. So I'm nomin.
Right.
Okay. Sully, your response?
Well, yes, I am the clockmaker. Very quickly, I got a reading of 2 last night. But I don't really know what's suspicious about my behaviour, as I did tell as many people as I could my role as quickly as I could, which is classic me. But no, but it was, it was fine because it's a clockmaker. But also, I am a good player. It's generally good to keep good players alive, and if we have better suspicions, I would go for them first. But I get John's nomination. Although what happened to the juggler plan, John? It makes me a little bit suspicious of John. He wants to get away from the juggler plan.
Actually,
which was...
not
To
to
be
You can juggle in heaven,
you're-
Sully.
not to jump to Sullivan's defence too quickly, because I'd I hate doing that.
Dom, what happened to you?
I know. I've there's been a lot going on. I've just moved to a new town. There's been a horrible murder. Apparently, everyone wants to execute someone every day. It's a lot of stress. But I do happen to know that there was a piece of information that came to light in that dining room about who may or may not be an actual juggler. And so, I don't want to point any fingers, but it sounds to me like, John, you...
I mean, I would like to juggle. I don't know about anyone else, but I definitely want to juggle. But I think we have to do that after the vote. But I'm definitely going to juggle.
Yes. So, I'm going to run the vote now, guys. 5 votes required if you wish to execute Sully. Here we go.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's get it done.
Nice clock, idiot.
My clock is lovely,
Whoa,
thank you very much.
he's-
There are
I
a couple
don't
of
think-
people who've been...
I think he's either a juggler or a clockmaker.
6 votes is enough.
I would like to counter-nominate John, to be honest, because actually his information that he gave us was fucking cagey anyway, and he's just going after me. He was like,
Wow,
I might be
petty.
important, sort of, maybe.
Petty.
Well, I am
Sullivan.
important. I am
know.
useful. I am useful, so please don't kill me. It would be unwise.
I think there was a bit of information that suggested Sully might be the juggler, and I think if John was of an evil mindset, he would be very, very keen to get rid of Sullivan.
I would have kept you guys alive and bled you for information. You were leaking it like sponges.
I was just trying to have dinner.
I would strongly advise against killing me. It's not.
I'll be honest, this town has changed. The first time I played with you guys, no one wanted to nominate anyone ever. And now we're just throwing accusations around willy-nilly.
I nominate Lou.
We have to.
What do I do?
We currently have an active nomination on John, so you'll have to wait a moment.
It was a good
Adam,
bit, though. The timing was
good. But first, we are going to vote for John. We had 6 on Sully. That means 7 required. If you wish to execute John, here we go.
Laurie, why'd you
4
stick your
votes
hand down?
Is not enough.
Why?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to do it.
Accuracy. Oh, fair enough.
'Cause-
What was up? What was up, Laurie?
That's
That is a
fair.
reason.
Changed your mind?
Why do you put your hand up, Isaac?
Sometimes it's just fun to put
I
up
just don't
and then
trust you,
take it
John.
down again, isn't it?
So, Adam,
What?
No,
you
that was
had
a
a
bit.
nomination?
That was a
Done with
bit.
it.
That was a joke nomination. I would never nominate Lou.
Thank you.
He's my boy.
Thanks, bro.
Were you juggling, Adam?
I would like to juggle though, please.
Okay, go for it.
I would like to juggle Carly as all 4 demons, please. Just those.
Okay. Noted.
Wow.
Good shout.
I'd like to juggle as well, please.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
Yeah, you're the big gun. I'm taking you down.
I would like to juggle Sully as the clockmaker and as the... actually, just as the clockmaker, please.
Okay, thank you, John.
I would like to juggle John as all of the minions, however many they are. I don't know. I can't bother looking up. All of them, please.
Thank you, Sully.
You're not going to get anywhere with that half-assed juggling.
This is chaos.
Oh no!
I want to throw my hat in the spirit of solidarity. I'd like to juggle. I would like to juggle Sullivan as the clockmaker, myself as the savant.
Okay. Laurie is executed and dies. Everyone goes to sleep.
What?
Yes, we have a witch. We have a witch. We have a witch.
What? What?
Oh, no.
What the
We have a
hell?
witch.
He juggled.
What the fuck just happened?
How the fuck did I survive that? Oh my god. Oh, I'm fucked though. I am fucked.
We are absolutely keeping evil in it by the skin of their teeth here. It's worth noting that some storytellers would execute both Sully and Laurie in this instance, because Sully had enough votes and Laurie broke madness. They would execute them simultaneously. Some storytellers execute the moment madness is broken. I'm generally one of the latter ilk, and in this instance, since we actually want the game to continue, definitely executed Laurie immediately, which ended the day.
Okay,
But there will be some veterans watching this going, you shouldn't be doing that now. It's totally cool. You can do it this way if you want.
So Sully basically has 1 day now to try and get the heat off him, because I have a feeling John will just be gunning for him immediately as soon as nominations start again tomorrow.
Yeah. Hello, Luke.
Hello.
Would you like to use it?
Oh, good. I'm still alive then. Wonderful. Shit. Oh, I sort of do.
You're not going to be there forever, is it, Luke? It's a game of
No,
chicken, this is.
I know that, Daddy Ben. I'm well aware of that, mate. I am... No. No, I'm going to say no.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank you.
I feel that's such an error.
Yeah, that was smart enough. There's no heat on Luke from the village, and I don't think he's in Sullivan's sights either.
Yeah.
Odds are he might make it another day and get to use his pipe.
So, Isaac could rescue Sully right now from this terrible predicament by choosing him.
Okay, I am going to pick... I'm going to pick Brooke.
Brooke it is.
Hey, Dom.
Hello.
How are you feeling after that first day?
Pretty good. Pretty good. It was touch and go, wasn't it? I was a bit nervous for a second. But it all worked out for some reason. Dark forces at work. Good.
So, where would you like your dark forces to work tomorrow?
I've just been ruminating on this. My gut is telling me to curse John because I think he's probably the most likely to nominate someone. However, I think that will... I think given how I'd allied myself with Sullivan a bit too publicly, I think that might have repercussions. But I still think it... Having thought it out, I think that is still the best course of action, so I'm going to nominate John.
Okay. John is cursed.
Hey, guys.
So, you have... looks like you rescued your demon from certain death yesterday.
My goodness, Lori's either being the juggler or decision to juggle. My bank is probably actual juggler and hoping to get away with it. But, that was horrible. That was so painful to be a part of. So yeah, thanks for executing, guys.
You're welcome.
But yeah, I would like to go ahead and make Lori mad about being the klutz.
Brilliant. That's evil. Just
So
waste
it's
more
assigned,
of
man.
good teams' executions on a dead guy. Love it. Hey, Laurie.
Oh, hello. Hi.
Hello. Yep, so obviously as you're dead, you won't be getting your juggler info, but we are here
Bit
to...
of a catch-22, that, right?
It was a bit of a catch-22. It was, yeah. You got to give the Serenovus props for a lucky guess there, right? But, yeah, you'll be pleased to know that the Serenovus has chosen to again make you mad tomorrow. But this time, you are going to be mad that you are the klutz.
Okay.
Okay?
That's absolutely fine.
All right. Sullivan, how is your heart rate? How are you feeling? How are you coping, man?
Well, what I've done is I've fucked it. You know, I've absolutely fucked it. And I've drawn attention to myself accidentally and also outed myself as a useless character, which is what I would say is a stupid move. But I'm very happy that Laurie died. Don't exactly know why, but I worked that out. And I'm glad that... But the heat is not off me. This is going to be difficult to scrap my way out of, and I need John to get off the scent. But yeah, fuck. It might be a very short episode, in which case I apologise. No, yeah, I'm gonna kill Carly. I want John to be potentially poisoned. So yeah, I'm gonna kill Carly.
Okay.
Great.
Fantastic. Okay, so John, as the town crier, is poisoned. I am going to tell him that no minions nominated yesterday. So I'll be giving John, the poisoned town crier, correct information. Because I actually think the truth is is more useful to the evil team than a lie, but also it's sometimes a good idea to give them the truth arbitrarily initially to someone who is poisoned or drunk, because it will make their subsequent night's information seem more legit. So we're setting up John to be a poisoned well as the game continues.
A familiar place for John Gracie to be a well of misinformation. I feel for you, John.
Hiya, John.
Hello.
So, you are awoken to learn whether or not a minion nominated during the day. And you learn that no, a minion did not nominate during the day.
Okay.
Hello, mate.
Hey, Adam.
I'm still alive.
So, as your waking eyes close, your third eye opens. A sea of spirits swim beyond the veil, and amidst the shining souls ascending to a higher plane, you sense one darker spectre descending to the depths of hell. You learn a 1, Adam.
I don't buy it. Poisoned or Vortox. I don't buy it, Tom. Right, thank you. Also, Ben. That was harsh.
Mm-hmm.
That was harsh. You're a harsh boy.
I'm a harsh daddy.
You are.
No, I'm getting called Daddy Ben in like just random contexts around the internet now. It's endearing.
You are welcome.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Once again, you all assemble around the town square to find, forced inside a barrel that now serves their own blood on tap, the remains of Carly.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, excellent.
Okay.
Interesting. Carly, who else did you talk to?
I have something to do before we move on,
Brooke
guys.
and Adam.
You didn't tell me who you were, pal.
Yes, but that's who I talked to.
Yes, that's true.
But alluding to who I am, I alluded to who I was with all of them. I told Brooke. But alluding can sometimes be more dangerous than telling.
So I think Laurie's trying to.
Yeah, sorry.
Trying to say
I have
something.
to do. I have to do something at this exact moment in time before we move on, because I was the klutz, and I need to publicly choose a player to verify if they are good or evil. Well, and then what will we lose?
Oof.
Oh my god.
So
Well,
You can
okay.
trust me, Laurie.
only
I'm
had
good.
So
I don't buy this.
yeah, does anyone want?
Wait, we
does
don't
anyone want to put themselves forward for
have
this?
Yeah, Laurie, I'm good.
I'll out myself. Because I'm gonna use my power today.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm happy to out myself. Unless there's someone else that you would trust.
Yeah,
more
look, I'll
as
do
to
it because it's
out
not that big a
themselves.
deal.
No,
I've
please
got
don't
some good
trust John.
information.
I don't trust him.
No, I
don't
don't
pick
trust
John.
John.
I think
Yeah.
you can pick a name at random because I don't buy this.
Oh my god. What?
What?
I pick.
No. What?
You can
no.
pick me, Laurie.
whoa,
Hey, Laurie,
whoa.
pick me.
Wait. So if we have a klutz, we have a Fengu game, right?
Yeah, that's the only way we have an
Yeah.
outsider.
Oh shit, yeah.
But Laurie could just be lying.
So, oh
True.
god, so you only need to watch out for the
No,
demon.
I think-
You don't need to
I-
worry about the
I-
actual imp.
Pick.
What?
Wait, hold on. No,
No,
because Laurie will be
why?
the demon
Pick me,
now.
Laurie. Laurie, pick me.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Wait,
pick
stop,
me.
stop,
I pick
stop.
Isaac.
Stop. No.
Laurie can be the demon. He died back from madness, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
That's what I
secret.
figured, yeah.
Oh,
Silly
sorry,
guy.
sorry.
Because
Oh god.
I
there's
was-
a Ceranovus in play. Is that?
But he
gotta
could
be
have.
Fengu.
He could have Ceranovus himself.
Laurie,
Yep.
I am 90%
picked.
sure that Laurie's being Ceranovus right now, and it doesn't matter
But why would he have died last night?
because he
After-
very strongly alluded that he was a savant.
I was the klutz. I've always been the klutz, and I alluded to being the savant when I've been made mad about being. No, I've been made mad about being the savant, and I alluded to being the juggler. But I've always been the klutz.
What?
Right.
What?
Wait,
Hey,
so have
Laurie,
we
you
lost
pick
the
me.
game?
Yesterday you said,
No, that doesn't line up at all, Laurie.
Very
yeah.
confused.
You didn't pretend to be a juggler. We had a whole conversation about being jugglers.
Yeah, you didn't pretend to be a
And
juggler.
also,
The worst juggling group I've ever been a part of.
You pretended to be a savant who was learning to juggle. That's what you pretended.
I said I was made mad about being the savant.
You know what this village has a problem with? It's got too many savants and too many jugglers and not enough police detectives.
Laurie,
Not a character.
I
Klutz.
100% believe you that you're the Klutz. Pick a random name. Don't pick people who are nominating themselves to be picked.
I'm gonna have to press Laurie on this klutz.
He already picked Isaac.
Oh, I picked Isaac.
Oh, okay, my apologies.
God.
In that case, then the game is over. Now I'm just kidding you. Crack on.
Oh my God, Ben, I hate you.
Laurie, can we...
You would do it like that as well, Ben. You would
Oh,
just
Ben.
Go, "Oh, it's over. There you go. See you later, guys.
Laurie,
Hanging
Ben,
out
I'm
this
going
call.
to murder you one of these days.
can we talk, please, Laurie, in the billiard room?
Wait. Okay.
Certainly can.
Hold on. No one go
Well-
anywhere. What the hell just happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, before we go off into any rooms, let's have some clarification here, because if Laurie is claimed to be the outsider, that means that we have got
Fangu.
a Fangu,
Thank
right?
you.
And you just
And
picked
it's like
Isaac, and we
Serenovus.
didn't lose. So that's helpful. Heck.
Unless he's still being Serenovus, so that people were like, oh, so that whoever the Serenovus is was like, oh, they won't be able to find out because
Isn't the punishment for breaking Serenovus that you die?
That you die.
Yes.
So there's
But he
there's
hasn't
ways
broken
to
it
find
now.
out.
He says he's the Klutz.
But he's,
so he
he's
hasn't broken
dead, so it doesn't
anything.
matter.
Yeah, he's already dead.
No, it doesn't matter. You can die
Specifically,
again.
the punishment for breaking madness is that you are executed, thus ending the day.
yeah.
What, and a dead body can be
Yeah.
executed?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right, Dom, you
And
got to
every
leave this
day.
town. You're right. This is the
R.I.P.
worst
multiple
town.
times broke.
Ben, can I speak to you really quickly in the library?
Yeah, lead the way.
For somebody being executed to satisfy a Vortox, if it's me again, does that matter?
Yep, that's fine. It doesn't have to be a
Okay,
living
cool.
player to satisfy the Vortox.
Fine.
Why,
'cause
you're thinking about double
just-
confirming yourself?
I want the day to play out while everyone gets a chance to talk, and then I'll do it right at the end after
Then
nominations.
you'll break madness, yeah.
Yeah, then I'm happy to break madness then, but I just don't want to. I don't want to stop everyone from being able to converse.
Dom, would you like a chat in the dining room?
I think you need to explain everything to me, Sully.
Yeah.
Can I come to
go
that
over
chat?
everything in front. I don't know. But yeah, let's go to the dining
The
room.
dining room.
Okay, guys, before you all rush off,
Oh my God.
can I just make a pitch?
Sure.
Sully's behaving very strangely, and Dom is defending Sully with no reason. I think they are a duo, and I think we should kill both of them.
John, it's so bloodless.
I say we kill John.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
very up for
you
killing
can
John.
kill me. That's fine. I appreciate. I'm too tired to do a good job of defending myself. That's my fault. But I'll tell you my role, and I'll probably die tonight. I am the town crier.
Hello.
And who's that? Lauren.
It's me,
Okay.
sorry.
I'm the town crier, and I learned in the night that no minions voted. Which means unless I'm poisoned or there's the Vortox about, I'm not evil.
Just to
And-
specify, John, that's nominated, not voted.
Sorry, nominated.
What the fuck? What the fuck do we do? Oh god! Oh god! I'm panicking. I'm panicking.
I don't know, because I
John.
don't know what's going on. Oh, John,
Sullivan, let me
God.
tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Yep.
I am a witch, and I've cursed John
Yep.
because I think he's mouthy enough that he's going to nominate someone, and it will kill him. But then I think
Great.
I think the jig will be up for me. But I
Right,
don't
okay.
understand anything that happened just then because you were going to
Yeah.
get fucked, and then Laurie died, and everyone said, "Oh, there's a witch," but I didn't curse Laurie. I cursed Adam. So that
That's
doesn't make sense.
Oh, that's really weird.
So unless
That's
Carly
really weird.
was Carly a Serenovus, is that how it works?
Quite possibly. Oh, yeah. I think quite possibly. Honestly, it's so confusing. That
Well,
confused
wait, what
me
are
so
you?
much
What are
because I
you?
was like,
What are you?
oh, I'm a vigor mortis. So.
Oh my god! None of it makes sense.
I'm going to kill you tonight, John. Dom. I've got John in the mind so much. It's horrible. So I'm going to kill you tonight. That means that Brooke will, I think, almost certainly get poisoned. John should be poisoned today as well. So whatever information he got last night will be wrong.
But wait a minute. If I, let me think. No, that does make sense. That does make sense because I think if as I suspect, John nominates someone and dies, and then the suspicion lands on me and I wake up dead, I think that would be pretty good.
I would bluff as the mathematician.
Yeah.
That's the other thing.
That makes sense.
I definitely should have gone for that because now I've got a target on my back because I'm fucking useless after the
Mathematician's
first
easy to
night.
bluff as well because I can just say Oh my god! What if I say? Because the mathematician can say someone's powers acted abnormally, so I should say 0, to sow more confusion.
Yes, exactly. Because then John is saying if he's whatever information he's got, he will be poisoned, but he will think that okay, brilliant, lovely. So
but who should I tell? Who should I tell? Who should I tell that to? Who should I lie to? They're all
I
such
definitely
gullible fools. It's so easy.
Definitely lie to John. Okay. I don't know what information he gets each night, but definitely lie to at least John, but I mean anyone else.
Hi. So
Hello.
while we
Hi.
don't have any storytellers in the room, you're not the klutz at all.
I am the klutz. I am the klutz.
Then okay. So I'll talk at you. You don't have to confirm or deny. So I think you were the savant and you got killed because you broke madness. We have a Cerenobus in play. I also think we have either a Vigor Mortis, potentially, a Nodashi with heavy suspicion on Isaac, or there's a Vortox because I'm the Oracle and last night I got a 1. So if I'm on the level, that means Carly's evil, because I don't believe for a second that you're evil.
Saying that there was a Vigor Mortis,
Yeah.
for instance, Carly would get to keep her power.
That's what I'm thinking.
Right.
And
Carly and Isaac are conversing currently.
yeah. So my suspicions are heavily Blair, Carly, Isaac, and John. Because Blair was immediately wanting to come out and be proven by you. And,
So was Isaac.
Yes.
And also Isaac and Carly. But Isaac and Carly voted for John to die.
Yeah.
And Isaac called me out about it when I took my hand down, but both him and Carly had their hands up.
Yeah, I think Carly is a minion who is keeping her power, which is terrifying because of all the ones, she's going to know how to use it the most.
Oh, this might be really stupid, but is there an artist in this game?
Oh, that's not stupid at all. Let's see what you're doing there.
Mm-hmm.
You're seeing if there's a Vortox in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So, is there an artist in the game? Yes, Blair. There is an artist in the game.
Okay. Unfortunately, Luke, I led you astray in order to try to get you to kill me if you were bad. I'm in fact a sage. But I now think that
Okay.
you're a good person.
Okay.
So I'm the sage, and my job is to try to die as quickly as possible because then I find out who killed me. So I was trying to bait people. Yeah.
I see. Okay. That is fine. Well, I am going to trust you on this one, Brooke. So I'm hoping you might be able to give me some information on this. So I am the philosopher.
Okay. Very cool.
So yeah, it is cool. I have been trying to sort of find out who is who, because with the ability, like I get to like basically pick an ability. I basically get to pick a townsfolk and become that character, right? Mm-hmm. But if it's someone who's already in play, they become drunk. So what I don't want to do is essentially smeg up someone's like game. Although I suppose it doesn't really matter because if I find that person, I can then at least tell them that they're drunk now.
Yeah, exactly. You can chat to them, which will corroborate you. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, the people that I know, I thought, I think, let's see, Carly revealed to me to be the mathematician, which could be helpful to you.
That's
because the
good.
mathematician.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you can acquire a dead person's ability. Can you do that?
Ooh, excellent question. I'm pretty sure I could just say any character.
Isaac is revealed to me to be the seamstress, but he was very, very forthcoming with his role, which makes me skeptical of him. I think he could be the Cerenobus.
If you are suspect of people who are openly telling people who they are,
yes.
Adam did that with me.
What did Adam tell you that he was?
Adam told me he was the Oracle.
Okay.
Don't tell him I told you that.
And I think we should kill John, just because, like, the whole thing between him, Sully, Dom, and Laurie just rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah.
Because the way everything came out, like, why would John want to kill Sully? Especially because if you're a juggler, like, you're just one and done. So at least wait until the next night, get all the information, and then do your investigative
For
work.
sure, if you're not sure. I mean, I thought that the conversation around Sully, did Sully claim Clockmaker?
Kinda, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, he did. He said he got a 2. And if Laurie was Cerenobus,
And is he still doing that today?
Sully
Because that's
couldn't.
also interesting to me.
That's
Because the
true.
only madness thing we've heard is from Laurie.
Yeah.
But I haven't heard anything else yet.
Can you hear that?
I can, and it's beautiful.
So I am strongly of a mind, and I will give you my reckoning for why. I don't believe for a second that Laurie is the klutz.
No.
But Laurie, at no point during our private conversation, let on that he wasn't the klutz. Laurie has made an earnest attempt to convince me that he's the klutz, which is grand. This is purely coming from me. Because we have two storytellers in the room, but this is the truth. I simply have a hunch that he's been Serenovused. That is from me and me alone. Laurie, I pressed him, but he would not give up the story that he was the klutz. Good for Laurie. Anyway, so I don't believe that he is, and here's for why. I am, and I'll tell both of you because you're bloody lovely boys. I'm the Oracle. And what that means is I know how many dead players are evil. And last night, Carly and Laurie were dead when I got my reading. And last night, I got a 1. Either Carly is evil, and we have a Vigor Mortis who is offing their own minions because the minions will keep their power in death if the demon attacks them.
Right.
Or we have a Vortox in play.
I happen to know that last night everyone's abilities worked normally, but if what you're telling me about this demon means that information is unreliable, what does that mean for Laurie?
So, if... Oh, hang on a second.
Oh,
no
shit.
Sully, Sully, just so you know, so you are the mathematician. Wonderful. Okay, so Sully, you are the clockmaker, and I believe you because you're incapable of lying.
The worst classically trained actor to come out of Bristol over it. Yeah, if they could give me an anti-Oscar, they would.
So did you get that this night or the night before? Dom.
Was that last night, Dom?
Yes.
Yeah.
And what did you get the first night?
The same.
All right.
0.
So, I think you're right, because there was a couple of competing scenarios, one of which, Dom, you've just gotten rid of. Because one of my hunches was that Isaac was the no-dashi and I was poisoned. But I don't think that's the case. I think Isaac or Blair might be... You know what? I think you might be right. Because if Isaac and Blair are the Vigor Mortis... If one of Isaac or Blair is the Vigor Mortis... And they killed their minion. Oh man, I don't know. It's either that or Vortox. Those are the two scenarios for me.
This is a bit of metagamey. I don't know if there's actual evidence for this, but I think it's Sully and Dom.
Dom.
I get weird vibes off Sully. The clockmaker thing is just the perfect one to kill early on. I don't know why. I don't know why Dom vehemently defended Sully when he was clearly a character that was expendable at that stage.
I think Dom's just new.
But then his MO is always kill Sully because it's funny.
His MO is always kill Sully because it's funny.
It's very. I mean, it is metagaming. So
Adam, Dom, and Sully are all in a room right now. My other suspicions are Isaac and Carly.
Oh really?
Yeah, because if, for instance, if Carly was a Vigor Mortis, then she could be... No, sorry, if Isaac was a Vigor Mortis, he could kill Carly and she could still use her ability.
I see, yeah.
And Carly would be most devastating, but that can't be possible because there's a Fangu in the game because I am the klutz. So
yeah, so okay, so
actually ignore that because that's a load of bullshit.
Sorry?
Actually, ignore that. It's a load of bullshit.
What is?
That one, because there has to be a Fangu in the game because I'm an outsider.
Right, so you are the klutz, you're claiming.
Yeah, I'm the klutz.
Laurie, you're not lying to me, are you? Sully was going to die. Like 6 votes.
Yeah, Sully was going to die, yeah.
Which would have been great, because I get really sus vibes from him. I need to speak
partly
to
the
Dom.
way that he announced himself did make me think that was like a
It was a
play.
bit
But then,
performative.
but the problem is it puts you right in the firing line.
Yeah, it was a bad line.
Coming out. If you picked Clockmaker as the first thing you were going to bluff, and he hadn't spoken to anyone yet, so he wouldn't be the demon bluffing Clockmaker because that does make you immediately expendable, right?
I know, that's true. That's
So,
a good point.
As a minion, it's quite a play. I think Sully's safe.
Are you the flower girl?
I may or may not be the flower girl.
No, may not be the flower girl. That's fair enough. That is fair enough. If you were the flower girl,
Yes.
did you learn if a demon voted last night?
A demon. I did not learn if a demon voted last night.
If you were the flower girl, fair enough.
If I were the flower girl,
Okay.
yes, indeed. If you are the seamstress, did you learn anything interesting?
No, because not enough people. Because there's too many of us right now,
Too
and
many.
I don't want to waste it, especially if there's the chance there might be a fang goo.
I mean, why were you so forthcoming to nominate yourself as being good?
Because I am.
Okay.
Like, honestly, just because I am. It's one of those things where like I don't. Laurie was in that room with those other people. I see it like the worst people alive.
Yeah. They were. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
What was going on?
And my thing is like at that point, like you don't really know who to trust. So I just threw my hat in the ring.
Okay.
But I know I'm good.
Man, that's just me on my own then. Usually when people get left on their own, they do something funny. Oh dear. Oh no, I can't even think of a song to sing. James, cut to someone else.
I was the mathematician. So the first night, and so here's my thought process.
Okay.
The first night I got a 2, and I'm willing to talk to everybody about it as well. I didn't come out in the open.
Cool. Yeah.
And so there's kind of 2 different metas here of what it could be going on. I'm worried that if I got a 2 and it was spot on because of a Nodashi situation, that I
Okay.
might be dead for that reason. But I also, I don't know. I trust the people that like I've generally talked to.
You still trust Brooke and Adam?
Well, I haven't talked to Brooke or Adam yet today. I don't
Okay.
know. Brooke gave me a dead on roll.
Okay.
Granted, that could have been a bluff. Easily.
Yeah.
Did you use your artist question yet?
I did.
What'd you do?
What'd you do? So I did. I basically asked him, "Is there an artist in this game?" Just to kind of see.
The Vortox situation?
Yeah, exactly. So he said yes, there is, and so I think we're good on Vortox. I think we do not have a Vortox.
That's incredibly helpful information.
I'm having a mare. I think I've alienated the entire village, and I don't know how.
Yeah. Well, town crying. That'll do it. People don't like news or
Yeah.
crying, depending on
There's a lot of
the
fake news
interpretation.
going on.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, we don't know which way's up. Just echo chambers of crying. But yeah, as town crier, what have you learned if you choose to continue to stick with that story?
Excuse you?
Oh, I'm just being nice and prickly today.
If I choose to continue with that story, it's the only story I've got, so I'm sticking to it.
What the fuck happened to you?
I think, for expediency's sake, I'll explain it all when we get back to the centre of town.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
In front of everyone. This will resolve itself in 1 second.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. So, does anyone have anything they'd like to share or any
I
nominations
do.
which are now open?
I would like to share things. So I am the artist, and I used my question today. Basically, I just asked if there is an artist in play, because I know that I'm the artist, and I wanted to double check to make sure that we don't have a Vortox, and we do indeed have an artist in play. I got a yes, so we do not have a Vortox, so we don't have to kill people, which is nice.
Oh. Right.
But can anyone confirm that? That's one person. No offense, Blair. That's one person
fine.
saying let's not
That's
kill
absolutely-
anyone.
That's absolutely
I will
fine.
say that Blair, not that this might prove or discredit Blair, she came out to me right away as the artist
I did.
the first day, which could be just I want to tell somebody and talk to them about it, and it also could be hey, I want to manipulate you right away.
It could
But she
be.
did say it very, very fast, which means either extremely evil or a very, very ballsy minion if we're not going to trust her.
Or good.
So there either
Oh, yeah.
is or is not a Vortox.
Yeah, that's what we've
There's-
learned.
Is not the best play is not the best play then to nominate Blair
Yeah.
now?
100%.
Because then one, if Blair's lying and it's say a vigor mortis, she can't be killed in the night and retain her minion power, if that was a possibility. Or you know, I could tell you all that there's a Serenovus in play and I'm the juggler.
Wait.
Okay.
Well,
Wait.
there
You're
goes
gonna
day
kill me.
2.
Kill me.
But you're
No,
already
don't
Wait,
do
what
it now.
happened?
You might be executed, so they might not do it.
Laurie.
Wait,
is
what-
the
what-
most
Laurie, what is
confusing
going on?
man in British history. This is remarkable.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I was the juggler
Laurie,
from
what
the
did you
start.
just
of the,
do?
I was the juggler from the start of the game. I've been Serenovus to be the savant on the first day and got killed because I said I was the juggler trying to juggle. And now
right.
I've been made to be the klutz. So don't take anything I've said as confirmation.
But you're not dying right now.
Yeah, why aren't you dying now?
Yeah, because they're
Well,
trying
he
to
doesn't have to
confuse
die.
me.
And of course
I
it's maybe,
moved.
but also he could also have just Serenovus himself initially and now be lying about the lack of ability that he because he wouldn't have the same ability anymore.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Is like, sure, like if
True.
there is a Serenovus in play, like, why would they keep targeting Laurie?
To
You
hide
can-
the
you can
you want it to
target
be.
him
If
in
I
the
okay,
system.
so let me put it this way: if I was the Serenovus, which is an incredibly powerful power, why would I kill myself on day one?
To be trusted.
To be trusted,
Yeah,
yeah.
but it's way more useful messing.
Yeah, I
with
don't
everyone.
buy that. I nominate Blair.
Wait, hold on. Why is the round not over if Laurie?
I
Because
think
you don't
Laurie-
have to be executed.
I think Laurie's
And I
still
also
going to die.
Did flag up
but-
ahead of time that I was going to do this.
I think Laurie's still going to die.
It
don't
does
get me wrong.
specify might be executed. But
Okay.
we have a nomination. Adam, tell us why you think we should execute
I
Blair.
think it's more fun for Ben to kill Laurie after someone else is nominated. I also Blair, if you're on the level,
Yes.
if you're on the level,
Yes.
your power is done. If you're not on the level,
Yep.
you're better off dead by our hand, not the demons.
Yep.
If there is a Vortox, we need a death on the books. These are 3 wonderful reasons why we should string you up. Sorry, Blair. I'm sure
But
you're
we
great.
also don't need to kill people.
I
Yeah.
don't
I
believe
don't
you.
like this village.
Yeah,
Can I defend
yeah, I agree. We've got to kill someone.
Well, first of all, let's let Blair defend Blair, and then everyone else can jump in. Go for it, Blair.
Okay, I promise I'm the artist. I can't I don't think I have anyone who can absolutely claim that as well, just like to back me up. But I would rather keep good people alive now that I know that there is not a Vortox. And also this is helpful for us to know, just because now we can trust our information slightly more. Obviously, there's potentially still poisoners out there. But yeah, if you guys would be more comfortable killing someone, that's absolutely fine. And yes, I would be the person to do that too. So that's
Blair,
fine.
if I was to make a potential sort of suggestion, is that, like, because I agree, like, we don't want to just kill players for the sake of it, especially if we don't have a Vortox situation. But if we kill you, that kind of, like, I guess backs you up in a way. So
Does it?
maybe it is. Well, I mean, it suggests that you're on the level.
I mean, yeah, if that's fine. Like, if
I
you
suppose
guys
in a
would
way,
be
maybe
more
it doesn't.
comfortable killing someone tonight, just in case, that's absolutely fine.
I think it's too great a
It's
risk
my
that you're
power
doing
stick.
a play to convince us there isn't a Vortox and trying to end the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say.
On that note, I am pretty sure there isn't a Vortox based on use of my power, which I can repeat. I don't know. I think everyone's heard it, but so I'm like fairly confident that there isn't a Vortox in place. So if the only reason to kill Blair is that you think she's lying about the Vortox thing, I wouldn't bother. I think we can kill someone more useful.
Why are you confident about that, John?
I'll tell you again. So I'm the town crier, and I get to see of the people who nominated, I get to know if any of them was a minion. And I hoped it would just be me nominating so that I could see myself and learn that there wasn't a Vortox. Because if it said that there was no minions, or if there was a minion vote, and I would know that the power was malfunctioning. So I used it, but me and Sully both nominated, and I learned that of us two, there were no minions. And I don't think Sully's a minion. Therefore, my
You really
power
wanted
is
him dead,
working.
though.
But
in
you
the
know
first
that
round,
if you
though.
were
Say again?
Okay,
John, you really wanted
think
him
we-
dead in the first round, though.
Yeah, I
Getting
still
a
want
little
Sully dead.
far away
I think
from,
Sully's the
from
demon.
Blair at this point, so I'm going to run the vote, guys. 4 votes required if you wish to execute Blair. Here we
There
go.
are some roles as well which are more useful if we kill players. So I think this is a good kill.
Oh.
Gang.
Based on my chance
Whoa!
without a murder,
We
yeah.
need this.
Oh, thanks,
Oh,
guys.
it's not gonna happen.
2 votes is not enough.
Oh, thank God. I really was worried I'd have to move house again. This is not the
We
way
can
to
just not
practice
kill anyone.
local
No,
justice.
based on
guys.
what,
Yeah,
Sully?
there's no vortex.
Based on what?
Well, no, that's that is very true. We are basing it on Blair and John's. John's sort of hunch and Blair's information. If we trust.
I
it.
think
I
we
think, like,
need to kill
I think
someone.
we may as well.
Case.
We may as well
John makes a
execute
good
a
case.
dead body.
To be fair, I might be
That's what I was
poisoned.
going to suggest.
Do that one.
Yeah.
Can we
Yeah,
execute
I
a
know-
dead body?
I nominate Laurie.
Absolutely.
Yeah, a second.
Sorry, who nominates Laurie?
Great.
I do. Luke does.
Luke. Luke nominates Laurie. Okay, Luke, tell us why you think Laurie's corpse is a danger to society.
This town.
I think he is.
I'm sick of it.
He's certainly the most confusing corpse I've ever encountered.
Sorry.
And like, if we do believe that like we do need to kill someone just in case, I would say it makes more sense for us to kill Laurie, who's already dead, than kill Blair, who is alive.
Corpses that talk do give me the creeps.
Hey.
Do you agree, Laurie?
Can I just check, Ben? Does this still count as a
This
non-vortex
does
triggering
indeed
thing?
count as an execution for the purpose of the Vortox's ability.
Cool.
Carly, don't use your ghost vote.
Yeah.
Oh, this is my
Oh, yeah,
ghost vote.
Carly,
Heck
yeah,
no.
yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot I was dead for a second. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You
Charlie
guys didn't
stayed
choose
dead.
to
Really wants
mutilate
that
me,
corpse
so
killed.
I just...
Laurie,
I've
do you
got
have...
one last chance, and I want to kill that
I have.
corpse
Yeah.
again.
I guess I'll put you to the test, Ben. I'm the juggler. I've always been the juggler, and that's that. You're gonna make them vote
This is
for
a
me,
test,
aren't you?
Laurie. I don't understand the question.
Yeah.
That was a statement.
Cool.
Here we go. Sorry, Laurie.
So I'm fine with it.
Sorry, Laurie.
You didn't deserve
Beating the
this.
dead body.
Adam, why
It
wouldn't you
happens.
vote?
With this town, that's a
Well,
real
it's
thing
not-
against
well,
He
jugglers.
just really wants to kill
It's
me.
a waste of a day.
Adam just really wants to kill me.
Or there could be a fire ground.
I'm mega suspicious of you, Blair. Sorry to say.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why? Do you want to have a chat tomorrow?
No, I'm mega suspicious.
So adorable. You're so suspicious of me. Let's talk. I'm sure I can convince you that I'm
Over a
innocent.
tea that I'll make. Here it is. Drink it.
Ignore the smell of almonds. That's nothing.
Final call.
John, why do you
nominations.
think Sully's the demon?
I'm just getting such sus vibes off him. To be honest, the main reason is that Dom
always
defended
do,
him.
John.
In which case,
No, I don't always.
game.
John, could you nominate him
always.
because he is the clockmaker as well? I would prefer we killed someone actual today. It doesn't
Why?
have to be Blair.
Why?
But then I'm a good character who you're killing.
It's fine.
Right, I'm
Okay,
calling
but-
it, guys.
Whereas you could
Laurie's
just kill
corpse
him.
Alright, I
has been
nominate Sully.
executed. I'm afraid you're too late. Laurie's corpse has been executed, and it dies again. Dies 1,000 deaths, and then everyone goes to sleep.
Okay, Sullivan still alive. Day ended before, I think, yeah. It came very close to John making a nomination, dying by curse. What do you think would have happened then?
I actually don't think Sully would have got the votes. And I would have liked to have seen John die to the curse, but actually I think an alive and poisoned John is a more useful tool in our Game Master's toolkit than a dead by witch curse John. Many viewers will note that I chose not to execute Laurie when he broke madness then, because that would just double confirm it. Well, it wouldn't necessarily double confirm him, but now there's a question mark there about Laurie. Was he really mad today, or is he the Serenovus who made himself mad and got killed, and now there is no more Serenovus ability? And I think Carly will probably play into that by continuing to make Laurie mad, but I guess we'll see. Hey, Luke?
Hey, am I still alive?
You are
still
alive.
alive.
Although it is worth noting that the philosopher wakes first in Sex and Violets.
What, even before the...
Even before the demon. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I mean, good news for you guys. I'm gonna activate tonight.
Okay.
like a robot on Robot Wars. I'm gonna activate. I would like to be the dreamer, please.
Okay, Dreamer it is.
Just for your reference, Luke, I would have also accepted I will activate like Wonder Twin powers.
That was my backup.
Hi, Isaac.
Hello there. You want a name from me, don't you?
I do.
We do.
It can be Isaac if you feel like if your belly's full with that meal of information.
Nah, I want more. I'm craving more, and I've got to trust my gut. Because I feel like John is very sus, and I don't trust him at all. I don't know anything about Dom, so I'd like to speak to Dom. Luke is one of those guys where, like, they could just be evil and you don't know about it. Blair could
Sounds
just
like you're leaning towards Luke.
Nah, because then if Luke's evil, and I honestly don't want to become evil right now. I want to stay good. Actually, who do I just want to rule out, basically? Yeah, because, I think it's John. I think this is not me picking. I think the demon's John, which means I should be safe to pick anyone else. So, I don't know if you influenced me on my decision, but I'm going to pick Luke.
Okay.
Hello, Dom.
I knew you'd come.
Good. I mean, you're getting the hang of this, Dom.
I foresaw it in my cauldron.
I see what you did there. So, who would you like to behex this eve?
Oh, well, you see, John was very close to making a nomination yesterday, wasn't he? And then he had to go to bed. And I think he'll be itching. I think he'll be itching to say something. So, at the risk of being like a stuck record, I'm gonna hex John again.
Okay.
I think he's the most likely to flap his gums.
Carly, dead and loving it, but you've still got your ability.
Yep, still have my ability, which stresses me out. But I'm trying. Okay, you guys want to know who I'm making mad, don't you?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
You know what? Let's do Lori Savant.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna fuck with Lori this whole. I'm so sorry. I'll have to apologize to Lori so much after this.
Hey, Laurie.
Oh, fucking hell, what am I mad about now?
Well, you're going to like this one. It's an oldie but a goodie. You remember back in the good old days of day one when you were mad about being the savant?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're back to that again.
I'm the savant again. Okay, cool.
You are indeed.
How have I done this? How have I survived the judgment of my peers? How have I done it? And I got one extremely astute friend. Oh, it's annoying how astute he is. Yeah, if it wasn't mega suspicious, he'd be on the death block for me. But never mind. Whew. I've got a big decision here.
You have got a big decision. You could kill your other minion, spreading some poisoning, but ultimately meaning that you're the only evil player who can nominate. Or you could go for townsfolk.
I'll go for Adam to try and incriminate Blair, I think. Yeah, I'll kill Adam, keep Dom alive.
Okay, Adam it is. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Cheers, Sully.
So we should probably just explain the Dreamer for anyone who's not familiar with it, now that Luke has gained the ability. So each night Luke's going to choose a player. He can't choose himself. That's very important to note. And he learns one good and one evil character, one of which is correct. So if he picks a good guy, we'll tell him the good role and lie about an evil role. If he picks an evil guy, we'll tell him an evil role and lie about the good role.
Okay. Let's go. Go for it, man.
Okay. Luke, you're alive!
Hello, lovely stuff.
Indeed. So, your first night of Dreamer info. Who would you like to pick?
I would like to pick Adam, please.
So, you select Adam, and you learn that he is either the Oracle or the Serenovus.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Okay, thank you.
No worries. So, we're going to John now. Last thing tonight. So, once again, just as a reminder, just to quickly bring this up, we've had Adam and Luke nominate. Adam is now dead. So, we're going to tell John that yes, a minion did nominate yesterday, and he's then that's going to add more reason for Luke to believe that Adam was a Serenovis, but also it's going to make John suspicious of both Luke and Adam.
Okay, so John is going to learn a yes. Let's go see him. Hello, John.
Hello.
So,
What is going on?
It looks like there's a little bit of sinister dirt on your brass bell. You learn
You
that yes.
absolute filthmonger, Thomas.
oh man, there goes monetization again. Right. The point is that you learn yes, John. A minion nominated today.
I think I know what this means, you sneaky bastards. I'm on to you. I mean you two. I don't mean the demon. I mean you, Ben. I mean you
I'm
won.
intrigued. What do you think it means?
I mean,
What's
I'm
your
clearly
worldview?
wrong. But, for the sake of hubris, I reckon I was having a little plan. I was like, what would happen if one of these came up? I think that we have a vigor mortis. Carly's a minion. She's been killed and poisoned someone, which is to say me.
Good morning, everybody. Do I do these just to gross out Blair? Who knows? Skinned and redressed in a tailored suit of their own tanned hide, you find the remains of Adam.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Okay.
Right, I have information. Because I'm dead, I can give it out. I was the Oracle.
Oh, yes.
So, first night, Laurie and Carly died. I got a 1. This points us in a couple of directions. 1, Isaac's an Odashi. 2, Carly is a minion and we've got a Vigor Mortis in play. 3, there's a Vortox game. Blair has proved there isn't a Vortox game, apparently. So that's down to 2 things. And to be honest, a Vigor Mortis play seems way more likely.
One potentially good thing, one potentially bad thing. So, Town Crier, I get to see of the people who nominated if one of them was a minion. Yesterday, Adam and Luke nominated, and I got a yes.
That makes me
However-
think more that we're in a Vortox game.
However, important information, I got clarity off Ben last night, so the order of play is that demon kills first, and then I get to use my Town Crier thing, which means that both nights, if Carly was a minion and got killed by her demon, and therefore I was poisoned, I would have false information. I've been poisoned the whole time. And it would be just like Ben to poison me the whole time.
Very true.
Yeah.
So
You poisoned the whole
the
time.
due diligence for a Vortox game, right, is to go back through the information that we've received. So Blair, you said you disproved it. How?
Because I'm the artist, and yesterday I talked to Ben and said, I would like to use my one question. I would like to ask, is there an artist in this game? And he said yes, which then means, because if he had told me no, then
you would know.
that would have been the complete opposite, meaning there's a Vortox. But because he said yes, there's no way I could have been poisoned, because the only things that poison are other demons. So
Well, unless Sully's a Nodashi. Or me.
no, yes, yeah, because then there's not a Vortox. That still
Sorry.
means that there's not a Vortox.
That's true, yes. You would be poisoned, but no Vortex.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
Well, the
So,
thing is that that's if you're not lying, Blair. As well.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
Okay,
of
so
course.
the things to interrogate then are that if we think that it's a Vigor Mortis and Carly is a minion who was killed by the Vigor Mortis and has poisoned John, whose information has been false, Sully's information is good.
What I will say is that I don't know whether you want to reveal who. I don't know. Actually, I'll leave it up to Dom whether he wants to reveal who he is. But Dom might have some pertinent information about some things. I don't want to reveal too much, but yeah.
I do
Dom
have
might.
I do have some pertinent information, but I'm of the opinion that maybe I can't trust the whole village with that information.
I think that is a fair.
I'm
That is a
starting to
fair
suspect
opinion.
There may be a killer in our midst. I'm starting to
What
think
gave it
that
away?
these aren't random deaths.
Dom rolls 5 bodies aside and says, "I don't believe it."
Carly, what were you again?
I was the mathematician.
Oh, yeah, we
Interesting.
haven't asked that.
I've talked to multiple people. I'm not. So I've mentioned to multiple people. I told Adam, Blair. I told Adam and Blair. I said it was one of 3 roles the first day. I also included the flower girl and the sage. And Brooke, I told directly the first day. I only got information one time, and I got a 2. I wasn't sure whether to go off of the meta of I was important, so I was killed, or they did not know, and I'm me, and they had a vengeance, and I was killed. So I don't the first day, but that is what I got.
That
So
is
with
that
interesting.
That is
information,
very interesting.
with that
That would corroborate. Yeah, go for it, Blair.
with that information, because you told me this yesterday, and I was trying to brainstorm last night what that could possibly mean. And for me, the most likely thing is that, Carly, if you are telling the truth, I think, and now we have even more information, if Adam, you're telling the truth that one of either Carly or Lori was evil, that Lori is lying, about being Serenovist.
He can't be because of the way he died. So
Well,
he
no,
must
sorry,
have Serenovist himself.
sorry, that's not, yeah, sorry,
I would have had to been the Serenovus and Serenovus
You
myself.
could, you could have Serenovus
Right.
yourself.
Or
which
have been
would-
Serenovus
anyways,
by
The
I
other
still-
minion
I-
could have
I
got
think-
you by accident in the first
I
game.
think we're
Yeah, true.
very likely to have, because of your 2, Carly, I think we're likely to have maybe a Nodashi in play.
That's what I was thinking.
But then, but we don't have outsiders, which helps a lot. So
Yes. Oh yeah. No, that's why I was thinking that. But Laura. Yeah.
In that situation,
Wait, hold on. So, Laurie, are you
Doesn't
still? Has anyone been Serenovus?
I've been the savant the whole game. I think.
Thank you, Laurie. You're the savant. Thank you.
What?
Wait.
That's
Oh,
not the
unless he's
conversation
been-
we had in the dining room, Laurie.
The savant the entire game.
He's
Right,
the
so
savant.
he's been Serenovus
Serenovus
again.
again.
No, I still
Yeah.
think. Okay.
No, I
still
haven't. I've
think-
been the bloody
He's the
savant. Leave me
savant.
alone.
Yeah, okay,
Could he
fine.
still?
yeah.
He's
Hang on,
Serenovus.
just a
We
quick
wink,
question.
we
If
understand.
he was mad, could he still be mad?
yeah, you can
Yes.
mad
He
a
made
dead
mad
person.
again.
He's
Really?
mad.
Mad as a box
Yeah.
of frogs. Luke, are you
Yes.
comfortable telling us anything about you?
Well, I'm not massively comfortable, which I know I appreciate makes me look really sus. And I'm about to say something that's going to make me look even more sus because I want to take someone off to a side conversation. There's nothing that I particularly want to reveal now because I have only just really activated.
Can I just say something?
And I feel like saying that might actually get me killed. Sorry, Isaac.
No, I just want to say, there aren't many powers that just activate this late in the game.
Yeah.
And secondly, I remember that time.
Unless it's a one-time power.
Go on, go.
I was gonna say, I remember that time we played earlier, and you were the demon bluffing to be the soldier, and mid game you were like, I was hatching a plan, and you told no one that you were the soldier.
No, this is, and actually, I have actually told someone directly who I am.
Have you?
Already in this game? I have, yes, and that is why I was looking to go and have a conversation with Adam.
Fair enough. Okay, so
Adam, is he still here? Is he gone?
I'm
He's
not sure
gone.
either.
He's out
He is
here.
fucked up.
Yeah.
I want to take Luke aside and try and get him to tell me who he is because I trust Luke.
Luke suggested to me. He said he hadn't had an activated power. He said it was sort of a. He suggested to me it was in each night. Did he suggest that? No.
He says he's only
But
just activated, which means he.
So
might
it's only
be,
it's only if it's a choice one for him, right?
he might be the philosopher.
The thing with Sully is that he immediately came out as a clockmaker, like without having a chat with anyone.
That's such a bold
and that would be crazy.
That would be
for a minion
crazy because
to
we
do,
kill you.
because we've killed the
And we
clockmaker
did.
every time.
We had him
first.
nominated.
Yeah, I kind of think that proves Sully's okay.
Unless Ben, lovely Ben, I know Ben as a storyteller, and this is not really meta because it's part of the game's foundations, but the storyteller at the beginning tries to help the evil team because the evil team are outnumbered, and we only need to kill one person to win the game, whereas they need to kill everyone else. Sully was on the block.
Either way, I think Sully's a very safe bet. We've still got a lot of game left.
I think we should kill Sully.
God, Curly! It's been a wild ride.
The first night, I was just horrified. You should have seen the amount of wine I was drinking. Sully.
I thought,
I was
I'm
like, "You're
fucking
gonna die,
dead.
you're gonna die." I was like, we have to get through one day. And I almost convinced, I almost had Blair figure out if there was a vortex or not, but I didn't know if you were the vortex or not. So I didn't want her to like ping on something accurate that early.
Of course,
And I was like, oh man. I was like, you're gonna die. And I'm so glad you didn't. Hi. What would you like to say we're talking about?
Okay. Oh, yes. I think possibly like pinning it on either.
You know Brooke is the sage, right? I'm sorry.
Oh no, I don't know that. Great, that's great to know.
Don't kill her. Thank you.
No. Will not kill her. Will not kill her.
I was
That's
like,
great.
I need to talk to him, but I can't talk to him.
It's horrible. I so wanted to talk to you the whole time. Okay,
Well, and
done.
I'm okay with it because at the end of the day, we can say that we didn't talk till now, and that's also good. And I haven't talked to Dom. I've been just flying off my own shit for a while, so.
No, it's perfect. It's really good. It's really good. So quickly, the bluffs. Well done on getting the mathematician. That was one of the bluffs. Pure
Brooke saying that she's like, I guess you're the mathematician then, because you're probably not the flower girl, and I'm the sage. And I was like, okay, sure. And I was like, please, no one else claim it. Please, no one else claim it.
Now, the other person who I did get to chat to was obviously Dom. I told him either the mathematician or the seamstress, and he went for the mathematician as well. But that's all right. We can play you two off each other. It's not great, but it is.
Does anyone else know that he said that so far?
Adam, only Adam, I think.
Oh,
yeah,
so
I think
Adam's
it's just
gonna
Adam.
be perfectly on to us. Okay, then I don't feel like we should talk very, very long. Don't kill Brooke for the sage info. Unless Dom dies, then she would probably be poisoned, which could be cool.
Yeah, should I kill Dom, do you think?
That might not be a bad idea this late in the game, but I am worried about. And John's already poisoned because of me, it seems. And Blair has used her ability. I think so. The way Luke has been talking, I think he was the philosopher and he turned himself into something else because he talked about a late stage ability that now is getting information.
Interesting. Okay, shall I go?
So I
for
think
Luke?
he just turned himself to a role. It has to be a role that isn't in play, or he would make someone else drunk. So I don't know what information he's getting anymore. So he also might be a good one to snipe because he's going to be getting info.
I have now activated and I have been given some information, and I was told what Adam was, and I then shared that with one person. And my theory is, by doing that, I got him killed.
Who did you tell?
I'm pretty sure that I can trust the pair of you, because Isaac, I believe you're the seamstress, and Blair, you're the artist.
Isaac!
Oh, shit! Sorry, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
John, what is going on?
What is going on, man? Not a clue.
I was very suspicious of you after the first day, but now it seems I think it's either Blair or now I'm worried it's Brooke.
Dom, who are you?
This is the thing. I am the mathematician.
You are?
Yes. Carly was lying.
Okay.
But my information on every night has been 0. What do you make of that? What does that tell you?
You know my big question, Dom? My big question mark
Yes.
hanging over you is that I've played games with you only once. We played Saboteur and it was great fun. You mercilessly ruined Sully at every opportunity. And then at the first opportunity you had in this game to kill Sully, you said no.
Because I was suspicious of you, John.
Right, but surely you'd rather kill Sully than be suspicious of me.
Don't get me wrong, I would love to kill Sully. But the way the conversation, and that was my intention, I was fully on board to do that. And I thought the dining room chat would give me a good reason to do it, whether or not he was suspicious. But what you said made me very, very suspicious. I've now got over that. I think that was a misunderstanding.
You sure you're not a little bad guy, Dom?
A real bad guy? Well, if I was, what kind of bad guy would I be?
Very cleverly flipped around on me there, Dom.
If you gave me a strong enough argument that it's Sullivan, if you nominate him, I'll vote for him. How's that?
The thing is, I was more confident in the early rounds because there was all that weird shit that Laurie said about jugglers, and
yes,
it made Sully look really dodgy because he'd said he was the...
Oh, you see, that's what made me think you were dodgy.
God, fuck this game. I have no idea. No idea, Dom. But the problem is, you're charming, which makes you dangerous.
I am charming.
So...
I am a dangerous charmer. That's what my mother said.
So I told Brooke what Adam was, because she sort of led me to believe that I could trust her, and it was just interesting because I was thinking to myself last night, if either myself or Adam die, because I also told her what I was, then that would make her seem quite sus.
She's already pretty sus because Carly told Brooke who she was the first day, and Brooke was the only person that Carly told, and then Carly died.
That was what I was going to say, yeah. So I was the philosopher, and I've now activated into being the dreamer.
Oh, that's really good. Good shout.
Hello, Sullivan.
I don't like this voice.
Because I don't trust you.
You never trust me.
No, but I really don't trust you.
You spent such a long time shouting, "Are you evil?" at me. Why don't you trust me?
Because now I don't even have to ask. I know that you're evil.
What?
Yes. These are my suspicions. I'm just gonna... You are evil.
I'm a fucking clockmaker.
You are evil.
No, I'm not.
You are evil.
Why? No. Who's told you this?
You're evil.
Who's told you this?
You're evil.
No, you can't just keep... What is this? You came to...
You're evil.
Came to just keep on calling me evil?
You are evil.
This is making you extremely suspect.
Oh, yes. Prove me wrong.
I can't prove you wrong. I'm the fucking...
Exactly.
I've got no information. So
you are
that
evil.
Doesn't mean... No, an absence of knowledge is not an absolute confirmation of your theory.
Oh, yes, it is. You have nothing to substantiate the other one.
No, that's not how... You did science at Harvard. You know that's not how science works.
But science is sometimes guessing.
You based it on some information. How do you know you can trust that information?
No, it's not necessarily based on any information. I just think you're evil. Goodbye.
Oh, this is purely a hunch. I can't believe... I can't believe it. She's right, babe. She's right. I am evil.
Hi, evil Carly.
I'm not evil, Adam. I'm weary of you.
Look at that little red token that James has edited next to your camera feed. Carly, I think you're the Serenovus.
I'm not the Serenovus.
Yeah.
I understand why you think that based on the info going around. I'm not. But I don't have much more to go off of.
We have a couple of scenarios for my one. My one can be created 3 different ways. Vortox. Because I got a one
you're
night
talking
one.
about an Oracle one?
Yeah, and my Oracle on night 2.
Okay.
Sorry, my Oracle on night 2.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I just want to track.
Yep, no problem at all. You're definitely evil. So I got a 1 on night 2 when you and Laurie were dead.
Okay.
Which means either Vigor Mortis, you're a minion, you're probably the savviest player, so I think the demon would kill you first. So that makes me lean really hard toward it being a Vigor Mortis play. Second scenario is it's a Vortox, but Blair is coming really hard that it's not a Vortox. And the other one is that it's a Nodashi and Isaac's a Nodashi.
What do I do? I thought you were going to kill me.
No, I was going to, but then I realised actually it might be better to maybe try and set up Brooke or Luke, and so I'm not going to kill you tonight either. I'm going to kill Luke. I'm going to keep you alive.
The heat is too much. When Carly said that she was the mathematician, I've already told people I'm the mathematician.
Yeah.
John is incredibly suspicious. He described me as a dangerous charmer, and he said, "You're so dangerous and charming that I'm still not sure whether to distrust you or not." And I'm desperately trying to get him to nominate nominate someone because I keep hexing him, and if he just nominates someone, he'll die.
Yeah.
And now he's so confused, he doesn't know what to do. And I was like, well, if you give me a good argument against Sullivan, then nominate him and I'll vote with you.
Oh, fantastic.
But I don't think he's going to do it. I don't think he's going to do it.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, basically, I think I was talking to Carly. I explained everything. I think that what we do is we try and play you and Carly off each other.
Yes.
Like, yeah. Like
we're both a mathematician.
Exactly.
All right. Welcome back to the Town Square gang. Nominations are open.
Well, I've got something to say.
Go on.
I think John might be right that he was poisoned, but I think I might have been poisoned because I think Carly was evil.
Yeah.
Because I am the mathematician.
Ooh.
Wait.
That's just
I
false.
buy it.
Oh, let's hear what Dom has to say.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Well, that's all I have to say.
Wait.
Oh God.
Wait.
You really I rest my
You should
case.
have more information than that.
Yeah.
I've got a. You want to see
Liar
my
Liar would
degree?
be a much shorter film.
And
Yeah,
the
what was your
jury
info
pressed.
What's your info each night, Dom?
0.
Every night?
Every night.
Every night.
No one's powers malfunction.
But okay, so you're you're definitely poisoned then, which means that Carly was the Nodashi.
Why?
Yeah,
I
I
Dom
definitely think the
Dom
poisoning
wasn't
has
necessarily
happened.
poisoned.
I definitely think the poisoning has
I got
happened.
it 2 the first night.
Not a no dash.
And then I was killed.
What? Okay,
Someone's
well,
lying.
Dom, you're poisoned.
If Dom was
then.
poisoned,
Yeah, we know he's lying.
if Dom was poisoned, it's only because Carly would have to be a minion for
Nodashi.
a vigor mortis. No, a
Exactly.
minion for a vigor mortis. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that doesn't explain why John got a reading on me and Luke. Unless Luke is bad.
Which I'm not.
Or you are.
I'm already dead.
Okay.
Yeah, you could be a
Okay.
minion.
Does not.
My theory for the whole game was that Laurie is still mad, but now I'm starting to think that maybe he isn't mad. Maybe someone else was mad on the first night.
John.
Everyone.
Sorry,
Is it
sorry,
fair
John,
to say we
John.
have a vigor mortis and we have some dead minions who are still causing chaos? Is that fair?
I think we might have yeah.
That was my first thought when Carly died, because I got a 1 night 2.
Do we know how many people have died who are evil? Not that we can.
I can't give you an updated
according
number.
to Adam, we know that either Carly or Laurie were evil.
Unless there's an issue with Adam's information or Adam is lying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And who would Adam choose to pin things on?
True.
Dom, do you have any other information that would suggest that you actually are the mathematician?
Give me a sum to do.
All right.
Also, why
We've got
would
time
I
for
said
this.
something fairly early about it? Why wouldn't you contradict me in the moment?
Because-
or did you tell anyone at all?
Yes, I did.
Who'd you tell?
I didn't tell outright, but I implied to Adam and Sullivan
Oh
that
my
I was the
gosh.
mathematician, and then I have told John.
He
After
told me
you-
like 3 minutes ago.
Yes, I didn't want to say in front of everyone when you were saying that because I didn't want necessarily. I had to think about whether I wanted everyone to hear this information or not, whether that was dangerous for me, because yeah, I mean we can't trust everyone here. We can't trust you, can we, Carly? Because you're a liar.
Right, I'm going to push you guys for nominations.
All right.
Should we just kill Sully?
We don't have to
Sully
kill
or
anyone.
Blair?
I think we should.
Sully or Blair?
I think we should kill for sure today. I think we should kill Sully, and I think Sully should nominate himself.
Yeah, I think Sully should nominate himself.
Nominate yourself, Sullivan.
Why?
Why do you
Because-
want me to nominate myself?
Because you're the clockmaker, right? You're the clockmaker.
Yeah.
You
If
have
you're
used your ability. We know
Unless you're evil.
that information. You're not going to advance the information anymore. We need to kill someone because there's very high potential this is still a Vortox game. It would be really useful, and it would be taking one for the team, Sully. So please do.
I would rather keep good players alive.
Yeah.
To be honest, like same with Blair, I would rather keep in the end game. I'd rather keep good players alive.
Yeah, are there any people still alive that have abilities that are only helpful if someone dies? Cool. So let's not kill people.
Well, we do need to kill the demon. And the
Maybe
minions.
Kelly's
Yes,
demon.
but we need more information. We have no idea who the
Well,
demon is.
my Sully claim is based on the
may I say
suspicion of
something?
Sully, for one thing.
Second call.
May I
Here's
say
the
something
thing, right?
before
Is
Ben
it-
before Ben closes nominations? Can I say something, please? I've been trying to kill Sully since the start of this game, and every single time I try and do it, someone pipes up and goes, "Oh, maybe we shouldn't kill Sully." And sometimes that's even Ben. But maybe it's because Sully's the demon.
John,
Nominate him
John,
then, John.
don't nominate him.
No,
Don't
Brooke,
nominate him.
Brooke.
John, I think you're most likely to be witched at this point. That's why I want
That's
Sully to
perfect.
nominate
Ah,
himself.
If John
Fine.
dies, then we know we got a witch.
Well, if John dies, then we
Yeah.
definitely lose a good
That's not
player.
as useful as killing
But
Sully.
we don't care because we probably do have a witch. Is my thought.
Yeah, but it'd be nice to know. I don't want to silent
But
pick
it's
hag.
It's
Let's
either
kill
wizard
Isaac
or
instead.
hag.
Yeah, but regardless, we know we have a Cerenovus. Is it really useful to us if we know the identities of the these guys? Whether or not Sullivan nominates himself, that's probably the more useful information.
Yeah,
Because
go on,
if
Sully.
he is the clockmaker,
Go on, Sully.
he's already used his identity.
Final call for
Go on,
nominations
go on,
today,
Sully.
guys.
No, I think it's stupid to kill off good characters. It's stupid to. It's not a smart move. I don't
That's
think we
not
should
what you
kill Blair
normally say,
either.
Sully.
Somebody
Yeah.
please
What do I
nominate him.
normally say? Kill
You're like,
everyone.
yeah, go on,
You
kill me.
usually like
Drag 'em
I'm-
through the
yeah,
street.
Use my role.
You live-
I'm the
Brooke, do
butler.
it.
Yeah, and then we kept
Kill
on
me.
losing.
You want me to nominate Sullivan?
Please
I
do.
think Brooke, if you did it would be
Okay,
better.
I'm calling it,
I
guys.
nominate
No
Sullivan.
nominations today. I'm sorry, but you're
Oh.
after the point.
Oh,
After
come
the
on.
point. I have to call it at some point,
Oh,
otherwise
come
we'll
on,
just sit here
Ben.
all
I
day
think-
telling Sully is evil. So there are no nominations today. Consequently, no deaths
We'll at
today.
least know something.
The game does continue.
Vortex.
No Vortex.
Thank
no
you.
Vortex.
So everyone goes to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that this is probably over now. Because we're basically having. I mean, I am genuinely going like I'm doing what I always do is I say open nominations and then I'll do a second call and then I'll do a final call and then I'll say nominations are closed. So I am remaining internally and externally consistent with this, but it is just making people more suspicious of Sully. And because Sully's not bringing anything to the table, basically the timer is the only thing that's keeping Sully in the game. So he really needs to come up with something tonight, some sort of tangible reason why he shouldn't die.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello,
Isaac.
So, still alive, still the snake charmer, still haven't hit a demon. What are you thinking?
Oh, part of me really wants to go for Sully now, but I feel like Sully, Blair, and John is one of them. I really feel John is possibly the demon. I don't know why he's gunning for Sully so much. He has no reason to. Zero. But what kind of madman would just keep this narrative going if they weren't actually good? Would it be ballsy for me to just pick John? I am gonna pick. Do you know what? I want to trust Blair. So that leaves Dom, John, and Sully. I have nothing on Dom, and he seems a bit sus. Do you know? Hey, what was that cough about?
I've got a bit of a bad throat.
Oh no, because I was honestly just gonna like balls to the wall and go for Dom because I have nothing on him. But that cough.
I can corroborate Ben has a bad throat at the moment.
My God, you are paranoid. I love it.
Oh no! Why did you cough when
Why don't
I
you
was
just roll
about...
a d4 or something?
No, do you know what? I'm gonna pick Dom, and if I become the demon, I'm gonna be very mad at you, Ben. I'm gonna pick Dom.
Okay, Dom it is. Thank you, Isaac.
Oh jeez.
Dom, how's it going?
Hello. Very
So
good.
you've got the incredible good fortune to be a witch whose ability has not yet come off, which means nobody knows that there's a witch in the game yet.
Oh, they suspect though, don't they? They're suspicious little pigs. I'm going to guarantee success this time. I'm going to hex myself.
Okay. Fruity, I like it.
Yes. I
Thanks,
think it's
man.
time. I think it's time.
All right, thank you. So, who do you want to choose tonight?
I'm going to make Luke mad about being the snake charmer.
Luke is mad about being the snake charmer. Interesting. Hello, Luke.
Oh, wonderful. I'm still alive.
You are currently still alive, but we're not here for your ability, Luke. We're here to tell you that the Serenovus has chosen to make you mad that you are the snake charmer.
Oh, okay.
Sully, saved by the bell.
Yes, thank you, Ben, for being insistent.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm not like really doing any extra effort, but I'm literally just counting down and saying, "I'm going to close it, guys. I'm going to close it." But John seems convinced that it's a concerted effort to keep you going.
Yes, absolutely. Which is really, I mean, John's hunch is so correct, and he's based it on fucking nothing, and that's so annoying.
Who do you want to kill?
I think I'm going to kill Luke tonight. Yeah.
Luke it is.
What are we going to tell John tonight?
Okay, so who nominated yesterday? Nobody. So yeah, we're going to tell John, no minions nominated yesterday. He's poisoned, but we can still tell him the truth. And at the moment, we want him to think that he isn't poisoned.
Hey, John.
Hello.
Hello. Your little brass bell is clean as a whistle.
Gross.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's a family show.
But there were no nominations, were there?
Yes.
There were no minions that nominated yesterday.
No, but there weren't any nominations, were there?
That is correct.
Good morning, everybody. You all assemble once again in the town square to see dead as a result of having been killed by murder.
The worst way to die.
Really scraping the barrel at
You'll
this
make
point.
detective.
You wordsmith.
Luke.
Luke.
Oh,
Luke.
Luke.
All right, that clears up a few things.
Interesting.
Okay.
Wait.
So we know it's not a Vortox game because we played a very dangerous game of chicken.
Ooh, fast and loose.
So
Oh, yeah.
my information on night two, I got a 1. Laurie and Carly were dead. The only way that Carly is not evil is if Isaac is evil and the Nadashi. That's the only way.
I'm not
We
evil,
should
guys.
definitely kill Isaac today.
I'm not evil, guys.
Wait.
I think.
Hang
Who
on.
were you?
Okay, hear me out. I don't think we should trust Brooke either. Sorry, Brooke.
Why not?
I know, like,
Brooke hasn't said
literally.
anything.
I know, literally every game I'm coming for you, and it's
going
honestly
on, Blair? We gotta
nothing
work something
against
out.
you. I really like you, Brooke. I'm so sorry.
Come across that way, Blair, but it's alright.
But hear me out. If Dom is telling the truth and is a mathematician, which for some reason, like, I need someone to actually, like, prove that Dom is telling the truth, but for some reason I
He's not.
yeah, Carly, I don't trust you.
I don't trust you either, Carly.
I was alive for a day. I can't defend myself. Like, I don't have more information to help.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. If Dom is telling the
Go on.
truth about being the mathematician, then he's absolutely being poisoned.
Yes, that's true.
And Carly was not dead yet the first day.
Mm.
So either she could be she either was the Nadashi, but she's dead, so that would have won us the game.
But
Or she's just a minion.
She's
Which
a
would-
means
Yeah.
2 away from her is the demon, and Brooke is 2 away if we're going off of Sullivan's clockmaker.
So are you.
And also,
You're also
that would
2 away,
mean
Blair.
that Brooke could have been poisoning Dom and Isaac potentially. Isaac, I don't think you've gotten any information. But yeah, potentially we have Brooke as the Nadashi or something else that. Well, I think that would actually be the only option.
I'd like to hear from Luke.
That's what I was about to say. Just for like a little bit of clarification, because I am under the impression that John was poisoned, and the reason I had that suspicion is because when both me and Adam voted or nominated rather, he then got a read that one of us was bad. Now, the fact that both of us are dead and were both killed in the night, I think, I'm pretty confident about Adam, and I'm very confident about myself. That would suggest that John's information was bogus. which means that he was
just
poisoned.
wouldn't-
So is there?
That just makes you sound like a vigor mortis isn't playing. You're a minion.
Also, I'm not mad this round. I've not been made mad. Yay.
What are you, Laurie?
I was the juggler always.
Okay.
I have no idea.
So confusing.
I was going to say some other information I wanted to put out there is that on the very first day, Adam approached me and told me what he was, and I wasn't sure whether I believed him. This and the other. That's kind of by the by. I then had and I'm very sorry about this, Adam. I had a conversation with Brooke where I sort of told her that. I sort of told her what you were. The very next night, you died. And if Carly is a Baden, which is what we are suddenly think, 2 spaces away is Brooke, and I think some of that then does sort of add up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
Luke, you
okay.
looked at people night 1 and night 2, right?
I
You get to as a dreamer, you get to choose people each night.
yes. Okay, so I was not always the dreamer,
What?
and I.
You say
I was not
what?
always the. I cannot say why.
Luke's
Oh,
been made
Luke's
mad.
mad.
In the
All right,
dream.
Luke's been mad.
No, because I'm the snake charmer. I'm the snake charmer. I'm 100% the snake charmer now, and I've always been the snake charmer.
Right. Okay. Cool. Thanks, Luke.
Right.
So Luke has been Luke has definitely always been the snake charmer. Definitely.
Yeah, sure.
Mhm.
We
Question-
can agree
question,
on that.
guys.
Great.
Brooke, can you share any information with us?
I don't have any information to share. Yes.
I don't trust Brooke.
I will tell you why. All right, I will tell you why, but it will be helpful to no one. I am the sage. I've been trying to die this whole time by the hand of the demon, so that I can figure out who it is. So I am only useful to you as a townsfolk who's alive now. That's the
So
only thing.
we might as
I
well just kill you
I-
now then.
yeah.
Because Demon's not going to kill
Or
you.
that's
kill
fine.
Sullivan because his power is done.
We're going to give you 3 minutes, so if you want to get those private chats in, crack on, do it now.
The only, other thing I was going to add is because you know, like how I'm the snake charmer, right? Like everyone agrees that I'm the
Yeah, for
snake
sure.
You're the
Yeah.
snake charmer. Yes, we love that.
100%.
Yeah.
Concerted
Okay,
effort
cool.
to prove that you were.
As long as we're
And you're very good
I-
at it, Luke.
Thank you very much. I told a few people that yesterday. That was the first time that I did tell people.
Yeah.
And and that is then, I think, is what got me killed. And I only told 3 people.
That you were the snake
I
charmer.
think it was, that I was, of course.
Mm.
Who did you tell?
Can you tell us?
You
Luke?
told.
So it was, yes. Yeah, so Blair, I mean, Blair was
You
about to say, it
told
was
me.
Blair, Isaac. Yeah, Blair, Isaac in the same conversation,
Yeah.
and John. Those are the 3 people that I told.
Oh, guys, John is.
Guys, you can kill me if you want. It's a waste of time. I've been telling the truth the whole time. I might be poisoned, but
Okay.
Well, I think you
One
might have
person-
been poisoned.
I didn't trust John at the beginning, but now I'm tempted to.
guys, if you want to kill me, do it. But we need to be quick. And also, I'm
All right,
really
gang,
worried we're going to lose this.
nominations are open.
Right. Listen, I want to say that I think John's right, and I'm going to do what he should have done on the last day. I'm going to nominate Sullivan.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
Dom nominates
It's all based on
Sullivan.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think that's a lot of crap.
I've been wanting to kill him since the beginning.
This is based on a bloody.
Dom is dead.
Witch.
Oh, we do
Witch.
have a
Knew
witch.
it.
We do have a witch.
witch.
All right.
Fuck's sake.
Great.
Okay.
And they're still alive.
Sully, you
Maybe.
cannot believe you're still alive, Sully.
Oh my god.
You have been
John,
dancing with
you-
death this entire game.
Wait, do we
Yeah, 'cause
continue?
you've just been
Do we
going
just-
on a hunt.
We do continue. It's just death. It's not execution. So, Dom, please make your
wow.
argument for Sully.
Oh.
He's a bad one. I hate Sullivan. I hate Sullivan.
Sully's defense, please.
Don't kill Sully.
I would like to point out that this whole attack against me is based on a hunch from John. This has been
It is.
continually just going, I kind of think that. No matter what other evidence has come up against other people, it's constantly, oh yeah, but what about Sully? Let's kill him. Not Blair, not anyone else. It really makes me suspicious of John that he just wants to just try and off as many knowingly good people as possible. It's
No, just
really freaking me out. Well, yeah, well, you're starting off with me, and you're trying to keep with that party line quite clearly. I don't understand this. It doesn't make any sense. There's no actual evidence against me.
Don't kill Sully.
There's
Kill
no
Brooke.
Okay. There's no evidence. Wait, no. Isaac, I want to hear about Isaac. Isaac, do you want to reveal anything about yourself?
Isaac has got nothing to do with this execution, so I'm going to run the
don't use
vote.
your ghost vote.
Dom, just be aware that you... Guys, just be aware, Dom, that you only get 1 vote for the whole of the rest of the game, so if you're going to use it now, you'll lose it.
Please put your hand down, Dom. It's not Sully.
Here we go.
All right.
Why do you say that, Adam?
I didn't understand the.
Do we
the
not get
UI
okay.
there.
Adam, why do you say that?
Oh, I don't
Adam.
think it's Sully at all.
Why's that?
Because I think it's Brooke.
Yep, but why?
Dom's explosion in the town has sealed his innocence
1
for
vote
me,
is not enough.
for sure. And
I
think
would
Brooke...
like to nominate Brooke.
Okay, can I defend myself?
Well, we're going to hear Blair's accusation first,
Okay.
and then it's all over to you. Blair, go for it.
Lovely.
Yeah, so I guess kind of going off of if we're believing Sully as being the clockmaker, then 2 away, Carly being evil would lead us to believe that Brooke is evil because you all know that I'm the artist, as we found out yesterday. And I know I'm not fully understanding what an actual malfunction means, so I got very stuck on Lori having malfunctioned and that meaning Dom was being poisoned, but I do still think Dom is getting wrong information by there being a 0, but I could be wrong on that and I need to clarify that. So yeah, that's my piece for the time being. I just think out of the people left, Brooke is the most suspicious to me.
Can I please just ask? I know it's time for your defense, Brooke. Can anyone corroborate Blair's role? Anyone at all?
Can anyone? We know that there's no Vartox because we executed someone, or we didn't execute someone and no one died.
Yeah.
So
other than that, but like that could be a very good play on my part.
Oh, so you said that early on. Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay,
Thank
Brooke, your defense.
I am the sage. I originally was trying to die by claiming to be the flower girl or alluding that I was the flower girl. But alas, I think I told Carly, or I alluded to Carly that Carly first bluffed that she was either the sage, the mathematician, or there was one more that you almost. What was it, Carly?
I said sage, mathematician, flower girl, and then you basically questioned me about being specifically the mathematician, and I said yes, first day.
Because I was a sage, so I knew I was one of those things. And then I said we could do a swap. If Carly is in fact evil, she could have told the demon to not kill me, so that I would know I would not ever be able to know the identity of one of the 2 people who killed me. So I have been alive, so that makes me think that the evil team knows that I'm in fact a sage. I am no use to you dead if I am executed by you. I'm only useful as a townsperson if I am executed by the demon. But I'm unlikely to do that, so I'm only useful to you as a live townsperson. That is the only information that I have. My being next to people, if Dom was poisoned, he could be poisoned by Carly, the fact that she was killed. Isaac, I don't know anything about Isaac beyond the fact that he claimed me to be the seamstress, but he has not given me any information that has proven that.
Okay, so we're going to run the vote now, guys. 3 votes required if you wish to execute Brooke.
Making a mistake.
Well, the thing is
I'm not
that
gonna use
the
my
demon
ghost
knows who you are now anyway, so he's never going to kill you.
Yeah, but now I'm a townsperson who doesn't need to be executed.
That is true.
3
And you
is
decided
enough.
to kill me.
We need some winning. It's fine.
3 votes is enough. Brooke on the block. Do we have any other nominations today?
Can I nominate even though I've been executed?
Yeah.
You have not yet been executed. The day's not over, so absolutely.
Can I nominate Sullivan?
Sully has already been nominated today, so I'm afraid not.
All right. Well, I just wanted to double down. May
I point something out real fast?
Mm-hmm.
My death, I am the mathematician, but my death has been used to justify both the poisoning, in quotes, of Dom and John, and even if I was a minion, that could not both be true.
No.
Maybe she is the mathematician with maths like that.
I would say
funny joke, Dom, but that's a really good point, Carly.
That's a very good
So, like,
Oh,
if
well,
you guys are choosing to trust
to
Dom
perhaps
over me, then you need to be a little more because then John's information is pointing to either Luke or Adam as a minion, and I just want that to be taken seriously too, because then that has great implications on Sully's information as the clockmaker.
All I would say on the Dom situation is that if Dom isn't the mathematician, it would be very weird to then just say that you are the mathematician. and then actually get killed in the process by nominating.
Yeah.
At this stage,
Unless you're
the
just
evil
stirring
team-
chaos at that point.
At this
Well,
Like,
I've already
I-
done 2 final calls, so I'm going to bring the day to a close now.
Crap.
Okay, Brooke is executed and dies. The game continues. All right, yes. So, I can't believe Sully managed to pull that off. Well done, Sully. If you're watching this back later, well done. You did exactly what you needed to do then. You applied pressure on John, and people bought it, and it seemed genuine, and Adam bought it, and I think Adam's one of the few people who, like, no one is really suspicious of, and I think his word carries a lot of weight, and the fact that he got that on side. And that's what I love about Blow on the Clocktower. Like, people just ignore mechanics because of how much it encourages social interaction.
Hello, Isaac.
Hello there.
Hey. So, Isaac, it's you've had 4 choices now? Is it Snake Charmer, is it?
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna pick. I think John's evil. So because I'm playing as a good character, I can't go for John. Because that would be me trying to become evil. There's a chance that Blair is a minion. I still think it's possible. Because now that Brooke has died, maybe she wasn't innocent. Maybe she was a minion. And then there's Sully. Good old Sully, who is... But now I think Sully's evil too, because...
Isaac, you know if we were playing this in person, you would have
Yeah,
had 3 seconds to point at someone. You've got to make a call, man.
I'm gonna go... oh, God. Do you know what? Because I think there's a chance all of them are equally evil, I'm gonna go with the person who's probably the least likely to be evil. And I think I kind of trust Blair. So I'm going to stick with my initial intentions, continue thinking John is evil, and I'm going to pick Sully as the person I snake charm.
Okay. You are the Vigor Mortis. You are evil.
Fuck!
So, Sully, got some interesting news for you.
Oh, yeah?
You are the Snake Charmer. You are good.
Oh, hot dog! Yes! Oh, this is... Oh, God, who the fuck is the Snake Charmer? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh,
brilliant.
My God. Okay, oh, God. Okay, everything changes now. Jesus fucking Christ.
So, who would you like to make mad tonight?
So, I've done some deductions. I've gone through all the possible townfolk and who's been represented and who's been not. And I think Isaac is a snake charmer. And I'm not sure if he's strike gold tonight, but there's 2 chances. There's either he does, and that's a lot of problems for us, or he doesn't, and it's a different set of issues. But I'm gonna make Sully mad about being the clockmaker.
You're going to make Sully mad about being the clockmaker.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
I am.
Okay.
Thank you, Carly.
Wow. What? Okay.
Okay,
Alright.
let's go see. Let's
Yeah,
go.
so we need to go break news to Sully now. Hello, Sully. So you have been chosen by the Serenovas to be mad about being the clockmaker.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, this is ridiculous. I have never seen anything like this before on a final day.
Okay, that's incredible. But honestly, content, through the roof. But for me, for my stress levels, terrible.
Okay, Isaac, we're going to need
Yep,
an answer
Blair.
from you, man.
Blair's got to die.
Okie dokie,
Killer.
Blair it is.
Killer.
Thank you.
So, John, I imagine you want to know if anyone's got their hands on your little brass bell. Well, I can reassure
Read
you.
my mind.
I can reassure you that no.
No.
Nope, no one's touched your bell. No minion nominated today.
And that was Dom and Blair who nommed.
All right. Good morning, everybody.
Is it?
You gather around the town square to see their still warm corpse already half eaten by their beloved cat.
Oh, no!
It's me!
Blair.
Yay!
No,
Oh, wait,
Blair.
no, that's bad. I just got excited because you mentioned my cat.
I have
It's
some
John.
things to say.
Okay.
Now, I want everyone to be absolutely certain, absolutely 100% that you know that I'm definitely the clockmaker. I am absolutely 100% the clockmaker. Always have been, always will be. But I've just got a little hunch. That a couple of these mathematicians, they might be both lying about being a mathematician, you see. I just got a little hunch, but I'm definitely the clockmaker. I have no reason to think this at all. I don't want you to think that, because I'm 100% the clockmaker and have always been the clockmaker, but I've got a little hunch that maybe some of the mathematicians might be lying, and I genuinely don't know who the demon is. There we go, that's all I've got to say, but really think about the words I'm saying.
Lovely.
Please.
What a terrible eulogy.
Guys, I've got some information.
Go on, Isaac.
So, not all of you know this. I think 4 of you in the circle know this. But I'm the seamstress.
Yes.
And I use my ability. So there's been a bit of back and forth all game between John and Sully. I've been suspicious of John all game. So I thought, do you know what? I know who to use my power on. I picked John and Sully, and I got a no.
Why'd you do that?
They are not the same alignment. I don't trust you, John.
Why didn't you pick you and Sully?
I can't
Or
pick
you and
myself.
me?
Choose yourself.
Oh, okay.
I know, it's
Sorry.
100%. It is 100,000%
hang on.
Isaac.
And because...
Hang on. Oh, go on. Sorry.
John, Sully, I think it was Dom and someone else were in a chat throughout this whole...
We started off in the dining room, yes.
Dining room, yes. Makes me think.
And
I was a bit suspicious.
if I may
I
jump
wanted
in,
a yes. I wanted a yes, but I got a no. So I think we should kill John.
If I may jump in here,
Mm-hmm.
when we were in that dining room, that's what made me, as many of you know, I love to see Sullivan die, but that's what made me suspicious of John. Because of the whole juggling thing, I won't rake over it. But basically, it was then that that was the first time Sullivan said that that was the first thing he said, that he was the clockmaker. And what was it you said, Sullivan? It was 2.
Yes.
Which is
yes.
John or Laurie.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Yes, and I am the clockmaker and always have been. Always have been, definitely always.
Well, if Sullivan's saying the truth and his power was correct, then it is John or Laurie, right?
How?
Is that how it
think
works?
it's definitely Isaac. I think it's definitely Isaac. 100% Isaac. 100% Isaac. That's all I'm gonna say because
Why
I'm
Sully?
so
Okay.
sure about this.
Dom, just to clarify, Dom.
Yes.
So Sully's power, if he is the clockmaker, which I don't think he is, if he is, his power tells him how far the demon is from their minion, not from. That would only be true if Sully was the demon. Which I
So
think
if
he is.
Isaac was the demon, you would
Or a
be
minion.
you, Dom, would be the minion.
Dom
So-
or
so that doesn't-
how
Laurie.
that power
Or me.
works.
Or me.
So that
And
doesn't
I'm
make
not
me
vouching
look
for
guilty
Isaac.
if Sully's the clockmaker. It makes
No.
me look guilty if Sully's the demon.
Oh, I see.
I think you're safe, John.
So,
I think you're safe.
okay. I can only
Your
say
words
what
are
I
poison,
know,
Sully.
which is the fact that I am the mathematician and Dom is not, and 2 away from him is John still. And that makes me very uncomfortable. Also, John said that both Adam and Luke were potentially minions, and so far we've had no verification of either of those claims. And
Yeah,
his
'cause
only
you poisoned
validation of
me.
that is the fact that I was potentially poisoning him, which I did not. And so if we trust Blair and we trust me, I think it's John.
Carly, you screwing
Okay.
me again.
I'm not screwing you again.
Carly,
I'm trying to work this out the best I can, and the only thing
cannot
that I can
believe
say
you're
is the
doing this
one
again.
person who's lying about being the same role I am, and John is 2
John's
away.
John's information is, it only works if he was either poisoned or he's lying to us. Because
And I know I did not poison him, and that's the only thing I can contribute. So I know people might choose to not believe me, but that's the only thing I can add to this discussion is that is still, and the fact that he's a town crier that's still alive is wild.
Also,
even I think I'm
one more
guilty,
thing.
and I know I'm not.
John, why were you gunning
Okay,
for
John.
Sully so hard at the start with no information?
Okay, I'm going to lay my cards on the table here, and this is not going to convince you, but this is why. Okay, I'm a werewolf guy. I don't know if you know this, but my job is running games of werewolf. So werewolf is how I pass social deduction games. I'm new to Blood on the Clocktower, which is why I keep losing, because I think like I'm thinking now. But werewolf, the way I play it, and I've run literally thousands of games, is based on people's personality and based on their their demeanor in the game. There is no information beyond how they act. And the way Sullivan is acting, the way he's been incredibly quiet, the way he's not his normal self, the way he has been vehemently defended by a couple of people, and I have tried to kill him, despite him being an unimportant character, like 5 times. And the fact that that hasn't happened, and also the fact that he didn't just go early on, yeah, fucking you can kill me, I'm a clockmaker, doesn't matter. Even though in previous games, I think almost every previous game, he's gone, yeah, fine, kill me, I'm an unimportant character, is all the evidence I need.
Actually, John, there was a moment where you said you were going to kill him, and then you talked for so long you never did, and it was me that actually nominated him in the end. And next time.
Also, Ben ended nominations, I think, 2 or 3 times when I was pretty keen
because
to
you'd
put
had like
forward.
10 minutes to do it, and you could have done it straight away. My point.
There's also that we offered up Sully the chance to nominate himself, and he wouldn't.
And he did not.
Yes, and he refused.
But absolutely. Think about all of the evidence. Think about all of the evidence that's happening.
That's a strike against you,
no.
Sully.
Yes. Listen to me, John. Listen to me. Okay. Listen to this. Okay. Think about all of that evidence. I want it to be inside your brain. Okay. Do you all agree that I am definitely the clockmaker? I want you all to really agree with that because I definitely am. No, John. Think about the way I'm talking. Think about everything.
Sully,
okay? Just think
Sully,
about...
can I please just grab you by the head? If you are mad, please don't try and convince us that you're mad, because you will be executed and we'll lose the game.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Okay, cool.
Sully,
cool.
I believe that you are the clockmaker.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you, Adam.
But
Cheers.
because now I do believe Sully's the clockmaker because he said right at the beginning he was. Right now, I think we do only have the demon left alive. Because I do think we've got a Vigor Mortis who's been killing off their demon.
Wait,
100%.
Then how did Dom die? Dom died via witch.
Yes.
So that would have meant that the witch
Dom
would
could
have
have
been
killed
alive.
himself.
But the Vigor
Mortis,
the minions still operate.
Yeah, so that's yeah. If we had a Nodashi, then all of the minions and the demon would have had to be alive last round going into it.
I kind of wonder though if we would it be possible to still have a Fangu at this late of a game and for Dom's information?
I think it's
and for Dom's
no.
information to have
Vigor
actually been
Mortis.
correct.
No, you couldn't. They would have.
I don't think so. I really
Vigor
don't.
Mortis.
I think Sully is. I do think Sully's on the level because offering yourself up as a clockmaker, if you are the demon, is the worst play to make on the first day because we almost killed him. It was only Laurie breaking madness that saved Sully. So I do think Sully's on the level. For me, it is between John and Isaac, and I have been sus of Isaac pretty much the whole game.
Here's the thing though, that only works because that can't work. Because here's the thing, if we believe Laurie to be the klutz, he called me, we didn't die.
I wasn't the klutz, mate. I've been the juggler the whole time. I was made mad about being a savant. Then I was made mad about being the klutz. Then I was made. So please do not grab onto my coattails, Mr. Demon.
I do think it's Isaac, and I do think John was poisoned by Isaac killing Carly his Cerenovus. That is what I think happened, and that explains
Adam,
John's
I've
errant
been
information.
very forthcoming in this game.
So Adam, I need you to hear this though, because it still matters. This whole like poisoning ordeal. Then how the heck is Sully getting that information about Clockmaker the 2?
The Clockmaker the 2.
Unless you're right and Dom did kill himself.
And that does not make sense that the 2 away.
If you're right and Dom did kill
John and Dom, I know what I am, Adam. I know you don't believe me, but I know what I am. I did not.
You did make the
John
case
for my
that Dom
death.
could have killed himself. Dom and Isaac.
I do believe that. And then a minion and a demon can be 2 away from each other, which lines up with Sully's thing, and that's John and Dom.
Or Dom and Isaac.
Or Dom and Isaac.
It
That's
could,
true.
but it has to be I think
it's
but
Isaac.
I also got a 2 from the first reading.
Why would I kill myself if it is a Vigor Mortensen, as you're saying?
Because you were trying to gain good favor in opposed to me. You're trying to throw me under the bus.
Also, you did it on the very last round.
Right.
You did it on the very last round.
I didn't know
you don't get to activate the witch power.
You're right, Laurie.
Round. I've only just
None of
moved
you
here.
can possibly be learning anything while you all talk simultaneously. So, I'm going to say it, gang. There are 3 of you that can nominate. There are just 3 of you that can be nominated. Well, that's, again, not true. All of you can be nominated, but I would recommend not nominating the dead at this point. So, do we have any nominations?
Adam, can you just go over again why you trust Sully? I just want to be like crystal clear about this.
Yeah, like I said, I do trust Sully. I think his reading was on Dom and Isaac. I think we're looking at Isaac, Dom, and Carly. which explains John's information, which explains my information, which would explain Laurie's madness. It explains Blair's information.
Laurie's madness?
Well, just because I think one of the minions was Serenovus, and I do think it's Carly.
We 100% have a Serenovus.
The only way that it's not Sully is if Ben leapt on the fact that Laurie was breaking madness to save Sully, because Sully got himself in hot water by outing himself as a clockmaker and then getting himself nominated. I think that's too much of a stretch. For Sully to come out and say I'm the clockmaker on day one, if you're the demon, that's insanity.
But here's the thing, though, Adam. Just for you saying that, it's the clockmaker. It's the storyteller's job to make sure we get to the last day. If that was the case, that means Evil's in a really bad position, and of course the storyteller would have to jump in.
That's the only
Second
explanation
call
I
for
can give.
nominations.
But for Sully, but I don't think it's strong enough to. It's not so strong as you, Dom, and Carly. That scenario in my brain.
I think, John, you're 100% on the level. I nominate Isaac.
Okay, Sully has nominated Isaac. Sully, we've had a very long discussion about this. Do you have anything that you would like to add to it before we hear from Isaac?
I think Adam has pretty much summed it up for me, and I won't add any more. I'm just going to keep stum in general.
Isaac, your defense, please.
All I can say is I've been very forthcoming with my information. I'm the seamstress. I think that's all I got. Oh, and my information tonight. John and Sully are not the same alignment. For me, it's one of them, and throughout the whole game, honestly, I have not had the best read on everyone. I haven't trusted John throughout the whole game, so I guess that's where I'm gonna go. But that's all the information I have. That's it.
Oh gosh.
I don't know.
Don't know. I think it's such a shot in the dark.
It's such a
Okay.
toss
Not the
up between
seamstress.
Isaac
Not
and
the
John.
seamstress.
Oh my god.
Here we go. Just 2 votes required.
I believe you,
I
Isaac.
don't know.
I've
Thank you,
believed
Blair.
you this whole game.
John, you're not sat in your seat.
Oh my god.
No, he is.
Oh no, he is.
Oh my god, I should have voted.
Oh, he is. Sorry, my apologies.
John's on the level.
I think it's.
4 votes is enough with 3 dead votes. Do we have any other nominations?
I think it's.
I feel like there have been so many points where, with about 10 seconds more, we would have pushed for Sully to be good, particularly early on when it didn't matter because he was the clockmaker. I think he did have a massive howler early on and made a snap judgment or a decision that didn't quite work and was like, shit, this is a character that gets killed early on. And Ben has been doing everything he can to save him. If it is you, Isaac, you've played a blinder, but then you always play a blinder, so that doesn't mean anything really.
Not last game.
You're great. You're great in this game.
I do.
Final call for nominations.
So I nominate Sully. I'm 90% sure it's him from an emotional level. It's definitely
I
not
don't think
Clockmaker.
it's Sully.
Pretty sure
I
it's not
do not
Clockmaker.
think it's Sully.
I'm the clockmaker.
Okay, so
I think
Sully's
Adam is a
response.
minion, which is why he's been supporting Sully.
Sully's response.
Oh, that makes
Could
sense.
Adam be a minion?
No, it doesn't, Isaac.
Oh, I don't
No, it doesn't.
know.
No.
Guys,
No, because why
let's
would,
allow.
Adam, why
Let's
would you
listen.
turn on me? I've been
Isaac,
Sorry,
stop.
sorry.
So Sully needs to say I am the clockmaker 18 times, and then you can do this. Sully, go for it.
I'm 100% the clockmaker. Always have been. Always will be. What I will say is that, again, this is just based on a hunch, but I just want to reiterate that I am the clockmaker. I make clocks. That's what I do. I don't kill people in the night. I make clocks. Listen to Adam.
Sully, I'm trying to
Listen.
help you, bud.
yeah. No, yeah. It's just like it's very stressful because I'm on a fucking tightrope here, and so
We've only got one clock in town, and if we want to know
And it
what time
keeps
to go to
getting
bed,
bloodied up.
we have to look at
Blood
the clock.
all over it all the time.
And
Just-
can I just say, sorry, Sully, are you done?
No, you go.
Can I just say, blinder of a move by the Serenovus to Serenova your demon and make them do this. I assume that's the thing you can do, right, in this game, Ben?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a fucking blinder of a play because it means that he doesn't have to defend himself. He just has to say he's this.
I'm the clockmaker, yeah. Well, he's a
So it removes the need to lie because he literally can't, and he can pretend he has to say it. Well, he does have to say it, but yeah, great move.
Okay, so we're going to run the vote. We had 4 on Isaac, 5 if you wish to execute Sully.
Cannot tie it.
I don't know.
Don't listen to Adam.
No, we can't. We literally can't. Otherwise, good will
No, I
definitely
mean, don't
lose.
listen to Adam
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, I don't know.
No,
Okay.
that's it, guys. Sorry.
One is not enough.
Oh.
So,
guys, we're done.
Finally, Isaac, would you like to nominate John?
Yeah. Like
We've
I've
already
had it in
lost, so let's get this over.
Oh my god.
This whole game.
It has to be John.
It's not me, but we're done.
So, guys,
Let's go.
Isaac's nomination, please.
This whole game, I felt it's been John, and if it's not Sully,
so close.
then it has to be him because I know it's not me.
John,
They're not the same alignment.
John again.
Yeah, exactly, not the same
It's going to be
alignment.
amazing.
3 out
Yeah.
of 4 games.
And I can't
Unless
poison
it's a
both people.
lie.
I know you guys don't believe me, but I can't poison both people. Like, it's not possible. John's
No, you
blowing
can't-
smoke,
yeah.
and he was trying to throw shade at Adam and Luke, and they're not sus.
You don't need to do this.
Okay.
The game is
John's
over.
defense, please. John, your response.
Don't kick my corpse anymore. The evil team has won because we can't vote for Sully. So, I mean, it might be Isaac, but I don't think it is. So,
You saying that is only making me trust you.
Okay.
it doesn't
Can't
matter.
tie the
I
vote.
genuinely don't.
Oh, it's heart-wrenching. I don't think it's John either.
So, we currently have 4 votes on Isaac, 5 to execute John. Here we go.
You
can't
cannot
tie
tie
it.
it.
Okay,
No, we have to
okay.
do it. No, don't let John.
John,
metagame.
put your hand
Brooke
down,
has to
mate.
Vote, please. Don't let him metagame us, please, Sully.
Wait.
Luke, please.
No, we
Someone
can't
let
tie
it,
it. We
please.
can't tie it. If we tie it, then we're fucked. Either way, we've lost.
Okay, 2 is not
if
enough.
that's-
This is it.
That's it.
We're done, guys. We're done.
my
It's
God.
been
Oh my
it's been an epic, worthy of an ancient tale. And not lit right. What I just want you all to know, yeah, that for the vast majority of you in this circle, I think what you think is happening is not happening.
Yeah.
So Isaac is executed.
I'll be honest, I'm in a Blue's Clue.
And I would like to offer my congratulations to the good team.
Fuck yes!
What?
Oh yes!
Isaac!
Yes!
What? God!
I was good all game.
Oh my God! Boy!
Wow. Okay, listen. I'm gonna do the roll call, and I'm gonna explain to you what's just gone down. But just bear with me because we've been at this for 4 hours, and my brain is scrambled because
No, I
there's
didn't
so
betray
much
you, I swear.
nonsense going on. Okay, so here's how this went down. So. Blair was the artist. Blair was never anything but the artist. On day 2, Blair asked me, is there an artist in play? And I said yes, because Blair was an unpoisoned artist, and the demon was not a Vortox. Brooke was the sage for the whole game. Brooke was telling you the truth. You executed her, but had she been killed at any point while she was alive, she would have learned that one of 2 people was the demon. Adam was the oracle who learned on night 2 that 1 evil player was dead. He correctly believed that that was Carly, the Serenovus, who was killed by her Vortox and kept her ability.
Vigor Mortis, right?
Vigor Mortis.
Oh my god.
Vigor Mortis, yeah. Carly
it's
made
Carly.
Laurie mad about being the savant on day 1. Then it was the klutz. Then it was the savant again. Then she moved on to Luke and made Luke mad that he was the snake charmer, and then finally made Sully mad that he was the clockmaker. At this point, Carly believed that Sully was her Vortox demon. However, last night, Isaac, the snake charmer, who had successfully hidden the fact that he
what?
was the snake charmer
Sully!
for the entire
Sully!
game, spent about 200 million years deciding which of these 3 people to pick, and then was like, Sully's harmless, and just picked Sully. Immediately became the evil Vigor Mortis. So we went and told Sully that he was the good snake charmer, to which he was delighted, and then we went and spoke to Carly, the Serenovus, and she made Sully mad that he was the clockmaker on the day that he had become the good snake charmer. So he couldn't tell anyone that he was no longer the demon. And honestly, I'll be honest with you, Sully, I was super lenient with you then. If you would have been a veteran player, I would have executed the crap out of you for that whole. Oh, I don't believe these 2 mathematicians that I was nice about that.
I was hoping for it. I was so mad.
So wait, Sully, you were on the blocks on the first day?
Yeah. Yeah. I fucked up big time. Oh, yeah.
So Sully was the demon the whole time.
I'm just gonna
So I was right.
Guys, I'm just gonna finish the roll call. So Dom was the witch who repeatedly picked John. And when that didn't work too well for him, he picked himself and nominated.
Because John didn't fucking nominate anyone.
John was the town crier who mostly received correct information despite being poisoned for the entire game. You'll remember that because we felt that was less useful to him than that was less useful more useful to the evil team than telling a lie. Luke started the game as the philosopher, and on night 3 turned himself into a dreamer. Got 1 night of dreamer info, and then was made mad that he was the snake charmer and killed. Laurie was the juggler who died before he was able to get any juggles because he juggled. And yeah, that's it. That was the game. That was honestly, I have run a lot of games of Blood on the Clocktower. That final day is probably the craziest final day I've ever seen.
That was mad.
Can I just clarify?
I wonder it took so bloody long.
We lucked into the right answer.
I was so sure we'd
Can I just clarify? Sully was
we
the
were
demon,
all right at one point.
For the whole
Sully
game
was the
until
demon
end.
for the entire game until the final day. And John,
thank God.
You had some suspicions there. I'm going to clear these up. Yes, I did execute Laurie the juggler for breaking Magnus because I needed to stop Sully from talking and rescue him. But I actually I didn't speed past any days to try and protect Sully. I have a system. I just say nominations are open, and then at some point I say second call, and then at some point I say final call, and if no one's nominated within about 10 seconds of that, I close the day. It's the only fair way to do it, really, because there are some characters that interact with nominations and votes and stuff like that, and so I have to maintain a degree of like regularity with that. So while I did rescue Sully with a convenient madness execution, the rest of it was just people not nominating.
What a game!
By a hair's breadth.
What a game. What a game.
That was incredible.
As soon as I said I'm the clockmaker, I went, oh. Fucked up big time. Big time.
It was the worst line.
Such a stupid idea, but then I thought if I survive that first night, I can possibly get through this. I was so happy to have Carly and Dom, somebody who's a bloody genius.
Was Dom
at this
the
game.
other one?
Yeah, Dom was the other one.
Dom was the witch.
So it was because you defended him, Dom.
I
fucking knew
thought
it. Why else would you defend
Sullivan
Sullivan?
and I had a conversation where
I'm going to put this on record, John. You solved the whole game on day 1 and nobody listened to you.
And I was so convinced.
We almost
so
won,
convinced, John.
The first execution, we almost got
You
the
took
demon.
me out, John.
Yeah. Could have been a different game.
Oh my
To
God.
be fair, a lot of people did believe John. A lot of people did vote for Sully to die.
Yeah.
I just died sooner.
I was literally.
that's true.
Oh.
I was literally in a chat with Sullivan alone, and I said, "You are evil," over and over
I
again.
wouldn't say anything else. It was really horrible.
I knew it. Oh.
Wow.
Honestly, very
Wow, well
stressful.
done.
And thank you, Minions. You were really great, and I had to screw you over in the end, and I'm so sorry. But also, hooray, I won. I can't believe we won.
That's it for this episode of No Rolls Barred Play Blood on the Clocktower. Get on Booed.
I saw you, Carly. I saw you for what you were.